There we go. I'm here now. Hey guys. Let's see. There we go. All right. So it's been the internet has been on fire, and I haven't had a chance to catch up. Well, I mean, I've been watching what's happening. I've been watching what's happening, but everything's happening so quickly that there's not a lot of time to react, or I don't know, it's just too much. It's too much. If you guys think about what graffiti is. Think about what graffiti is on a wall. A lot of this Kylie information videos that are being posted left and right, uh it's graffiti, really, and I feel like people are losing the sight of the building of the wall. So this live, it's gonna be brief, but I just want to discuss what we do know. I do not think we need to discuss the the random people that are sending these YouTubers messages saying I was at the party, I was there. Uh, these people that are just staying anonymous, going into big YouTube channels and claiming they were at the party, claiming a lot. They're claiming they were at the party, that they saw Kylie, but they're choosing to stay anonymous. I understand why that would be a request. However, people on the internet will believe everything. People on the internet will believe. I, I don't know, but I'm gonna wait for the chat to kind of get going because I think this conversation needs to happen. But I can't have this conversation without you guys. So we'll talk until there's nothing else to talk about. Hey, Erms, how are you? It's quiet in here. Yeah, it is quiet. But there's a lot that needs to be processed. I mean, I feel like people want to talk about stuff regarding this that maybe they don't want to say other places. I could take this life down. Y'all tell me I'll take the life down. I don't care. Cuz I don't give a crap about the views and the sub. I don't care. I like the discussion, okay? There's just too much. Okay, let me start with this. What do you guys think about these big YouTube channels that claim or that have these quote unquote anonymous people calling in and saying they were at the party? They were at the party. I feel like YouTubers, like these big channels, maybe they do have receipts, right? These people that call in, maybe they do have receipts. But these bigger YouTube channels, because we all want answers, somebody will come in and say, "Hey, I was at this party. I could tell you what's up," and they'll grab onto that because like we all want answers, you know. But these people stay anonymous. They don't. I don't know. Like, okay, yeah, I'll open the panel, Erms. But what do you guys think about that? I'm not gonna name channel names because it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to disrespect other channels. I mean, but I have a hard time believing that these people are calling in or Snapchatting YouTube channels and saying, I was at the party, but keep me anonymous, but I'm going to tell you all this stuff. And how do you know it's true? I mean, I don't. I don't know. I kind of don't make sense, Herbs. But don't argue with me, Herbs. I know you like to give me a hard time before I bring you up on panel. I know you like to, and I know you like to mess with me. And welcome everyone that's listening. Hey, Herbs.
I won't argue. I'm the only one talking.
And that's
So
okay with me.
quiet.
I just want to talk. I just want to have a discussion.
Everybody's scared.
I don't think they're scared. I think there's a lot to process.
No, I've been on other panels where like people will like jump on and start attacking, saying that they're gonna call Ryan Upchurch and all this weird stuff.
Well, see, that's the stuff
I'm
that
like,
I don't.
what?
No, 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 no. I
Why?
don't even.
That
I don't
scares me.
even.
I'm like, oh god, am I
No,
being doxxed?
no. But see, that's what I want to avoid because that this case is not about that. What I'm talking about is like there have been some channels, this chronicles of
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, I was at this party.
This
Yes, I
weird
saw
girl
Kylie. Yes, all this. Like,
that needs clicks.
I, I don't, I don't necessarily think that people should cling on to that.
They get messages. Like I could go create a fake Instagram and say I'm anonymous and I was at the party. I could literally go over there and give her a bunch of dumbass information.
Well,
That
and
kind of sounds right.
I'm not insulting the intelligence of these people because for all we know, these people could have sent them pictures, receipts on Snapchat or something that would have proven it, but they can't post it without their
Right.
permission. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But okay,
I don't know.
let me go here because this can go bad. This is the only real update that we have about this, and I've been quiet about this for days for a reason because I'm just kind of watching the carnival happen right now.
Yeah, all the drama's crazy.
Well, the drama and also like not real updates. There are no real
Right.
updates
It's
on this
just
case.
people stalking other people at this point.
Well, not even. It's like it's not even about creators going after creators. I mean, honestly, that's kind of fun to
No,
watch. It's
it's
like
they're like hunting these children down like it matters.
right. And I don't believe in that. But I guess I want you to think about this right now and really listen. The only update that we have is from the Sun. Okay, this
Right.
website, it's up on the pad. This is the only thing. After remember we were together when we watched that car being pulled out of the water.
Right.
Um,
I mean, I wouldn't really say it's an update. It's them
well,
asking the police to verify that Jagger's,
no, hold on.
innocent, and then somehow speaking with adventurous purpose.
Look, this
But
is this is what's weird though. Look, and I don't mean to interrupt. You know how I get. Uh, this is what I find interesting. I'm looking for Fox News. I'm looking for all even like their local news stations that talk about clearing Jagger, but I can't find any. The only
they don't care
article,
anymore.
the only article that says that he has been cleared is the U.S. Sun. Okay,
Right. Now
it's
there's a text being shared around that somebody texted the
right,
Nevada County Sheriffs and that because that text says that yes, it's true.
right, and I
That's
think
such
that's odd.
nonsense.
I
Come
think
on, you
it's well,
guys.
I think it's odd that they're replying to that, but the Fox News is not reporting it.
What
But
I
the
find interesting is every time I see it, it always looks different.
oh, you
Like
think
I've
it's
seen it with a white
photoshopped?
background. Yeah, I've seen it with a dark background. I've seen it in
Well,
so many
people
different
can
forms,
change their
but it's the
settings on
same
their phone.
words.
Well, people can
Yeah,
change
but
the
why would
settings
you
on their
take different
phone.
screenshots and share it with different
Look, well,
platforms? Like
it just
Ikadmel has an image, and then Zabgirl has a different image.
it
Why?
just depends on the settings on your phone, really.
No, it's not even the phone. It's a screenshot being sent to them.
Just you here, I don't buy it. Hi, Cherokee.
But
I
why
think double
would you
check
take
it.
a screenshot after changing your settings? Like, let's send the black one to Ikadmel and let's send the white one
Well,
to Zabgirl.
well,
What?
check it out. Check it out. So it's so
That's
crazy.
bullshit.
It almost I want to. Okay, okay. Look, the Sun is the only one that comes out and confirms it. And then here, this paragraph: Nevada County Sheriff told the U.S. Sun on Tuesday. Early in the investigation, our detectives made contact with Jagger Westfall. After a detailed interview, he was ruled out as a person of interest. Why is Fox News not reporting this? Why is I mean every news station is covering this case at this
Because
point.
they never thought Jagger was a.
Right.
They don't even have a case against him. They had nothing on
But
him.
it's only the Sun. It's only the US Sun that is putting this out there. I feel like Fox News should want to put this out there because they put everything else out there.
I mean, you never know. Maybe Jagger contacted the son or knows a writer.
But why the son? I've looked on this on AP
Ask
News.
them, the mom. Okay,
Well,
so he's apparently now living with them, right? 'Cause
I
in
don't
this
know.
article,
I
no,
have
in
no
this article,
idea.
it says that he is now living with the parents, Kylie's parents.
Okay, look. I
I'm like, what?
no, I haven't read that. But and I
Well,
don't
it's
want to
right
say that's
there.
true unless I'll read it, but
It's there.
in this article that I'm reading.
Oh, read the one about AWP, the newer one from this.
Okay. Well, right now,
That's
like
the one.
I want to focus on this one. What my point is, and I want people to think, hey, Yaya's world. Hey, everybody. Crazy Purple. And Crazy Purple, thanks for commenting on my videos. I didn't my older ones. I didn't think anybody watched those. But it says Nevada County Sheriff's Office. I think it's weird that it's the U.S. Sun that is the only
Mm-hmm.
person that is reporting this. And I really don't think there's something weird about this, dude. Erms, I'm telling you, there's something weird. And I know you like giving me a hard time, but just think about it. The accusations began after the volunteer dive group Adventures with Purpose. I don't think that's not when they began. Well, remember we were talking about it, and I
Right, it
I
began when he did his interview and said that
I
he was a boyfriend.
I assumed that this guy was there was something weird about him because of the whole Reno thing. Remember we went on for
Right, it
hours.
was immediately when you see the title, Kylie's boyfriend speaks up. I'm like, what? I thought she didn't have a boyfriend from everything I had heard.
Well, see, I
So
thought
it
that was
blew
a
my mind to
mistake.
watch it. Yeah, well, no, there was no mistake. Apparently, he told him that. That's what that lady said. She went on a panel and said it. The Fox lady who did the interview. That's
So
what he told them.
so
So they
like
don't even know what to take from it.
Um, so think about this. Nevada County, okay, early in the investigation. So apparently, Nevada County Sheriff told the U.S. Sun on Tuesday. Early in the investigation, our detectives made contact with Jagger Westfall. After a detailed interview, he was ruled out as a person of interest. That tells you one, there are people of interest. This was not an accident. They are interviewing other people. However, why are they not coming out and why is it? I
No,
don't.
that tells
The,
me that they did that prior to finding her body.
Well,
Maybe there was
that's what I'm
people
trying
of
to
interest
say.
then.
That's what I'm trying to say. But it doesn't make sense that the U.S. Sun is reporting this. But remember, Jagger asked Fox News to go with them to Reno. So then
Right.
Fox News should be on top of all this other stuff. It's just this
Maybe
random
they're mad at him because he
newspaper.
lied. Maybe they don't want to deal with him because he straight up lied in front of the cameras and they can't do anything about it. But
It just, well, see,
he
yes,
lied.
okay.
He's the one. They already screwed up by putting it in the
Crazy,
title by saying Kylie's boyfriend speaks to Fox. Exclusive.
Crazy purple lady.
He
Okay,
lied.
she understands where
I
I'm
wouldn't
getting.
trust him again.
She understands what
If
I'm
I was
saying.
Fox, I'd be like, hell no,
Dude,
no more interviews with that
you
kid.
gotta let me finish the sentence, Erms. I'm gonna.
Okay, so
I love you
she's
though.
gonna kick me out.
No, but I can't. I don't like doing that. That's so mean. No, I'll just tell you. I'll be like, hey, bro, let me finish the sentence. Now I like you. Somebody's talking to me. I love it. Uh, I think you and I mesh well. I like it. Uh, but but Crazy Purple's right. She's like, yes, I feel like the Sun is like more gossipy news than like official news. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's what I was trying to say. I take too long to say what I think. I think it
She
frustrates
thinks it's like
people.
the Onion.
I
Just
think
kidding.
so. I think it's like that
It's a
too.
joke. It's a goddamn joke.
Or like the New
I
York
like all the
Post.
ads.
Well, or like the New
It's a,
York Post.
well, I don't know, they all look different. This site here, the Sun, seems to be lacking. Um, I don't
Stormy
know. It just looks
says
like garbage.
the Sun
Just
is
say that.
UK tabloid according to Google. They yeah. Okay, so then the accusations began after the. I think it's weird. This is the only article, and I don't like it.
This is the
I
Johnny Depp trial. People that got sued. The first one. I'm sorry. They won. The Sun won.
see.
Where Amber Heard apparently was deemed. What was her deal? They believed her.
No.
Not the new trial, not the defamation thing. This is the Sun. I think it was defamation too. Something about the Sun. Johnny Depp sued the Sun for something.
Defamation?
I think it was, but it was for like a weird like cover.
Mm.
And Amber Heard was actually there testifying for them.
The Sun can now confirm Jagger, 18, has voluntarily spoken with law enforcement and provided proof of his moments during the time Kylie disappeared. So he knows when she disappeared. They know when she disappeared. And this was published just a few on Tuesday, right? Today is Thursday. Today's
Hey,
Thursday, right?
hmm, what
This
is crazy
article.
purple lady or
Hold
curvy
on.
lady talking about?
The, this article was published on Thursday, guys. I mean on Tuesday. This last Tuesday, right? Or when was it? It was just recently.
A
And
couple of days ago, yeah.
then today's Thursday. And the
Yeah,
Sun,
probably
it
Monday.
says the U.S. Sun cannot confirm Jagger, 18, has voluntarily spoken with law enforcement and provided proof of his movements during the time Kylie disappeared. So we know when she disappeared then, and he knows when she disappeared.
During the time Kylie disappeared. Yeah, she disappeared the night the 6th at 12:30 a.m. according to everybody.
Yeah, according to everybody, but
Yet there's like new evidence that she was
there's
alive at
no
1
there's no
a.m.
new
according to
evidence,
crazy
Erms.
Jane Doe 1 and 2
Look,
and potentially 3. I'm just kidding.
you guys, you guys got to be careful. You guys got to be so careful with when a YouTube channel comes out and says random
Right.
stuff, but you can't confirm it or you can't see it. Then I mean, oh well. Then again,
Right.
people just like to watch it for content, for entertainment. But for us, I know that early on, before it turned into this like shit storm, it
Did
wasn't
you see how much?
entertainment.
Did you see how much work and effort she put into those videos though? Like the images, they were like less than 3 seconds, and onto the next shot, onto the next shot, and then it was the music, and it was all
Well,
dark and scary. And I'm like, what the fuck is she doing all that for?
well, I mean,
Blurring stuff out, shaking the screen. Like, what the?
well, no,
Come
that's not.
on! For a goddamn little video, she overdid it.
Well, no, I don't want to do that either, Erms. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk bad. I think that person is
Like, she
like,
could have just posted it. Like, okay,
hold
here's what
on,
I got.
no, hold on. I think that is art. What that was. I'm saying that you guys that are listening, and I hope you can talk in the chat. Just, just this is a place for you to talk about, like, go through the information that you have been hearing and think about it. And right now is the right time to ask like real questions because Erms, like again, you've been by my side with this one since they pulled the car out, since
Mm.
before that. And the only real information is they put everything on their YouTube, dude. Look at the news. That's all you have. Look at the
Hey,
news
crazy!
stuff.
What is crazy purple lady talking about? I've heard of this Project Veritas thing, and I went to their channel and I couldn't find anything I needed.
I have no idea what that
What are
is.
you talking about, crazy purple Kirby lady? I'm dying to know what Project Veritas has done.
Hey Amanda. Hey
Like,
everybody.
I've heard about it before, and I
They're
tried to look them up, and I can't figure out who they are.
Crazy Purple's up.
Yay!
What's up?
Okay, sorry about that. I can't shoot a link in the chat, so I figured I was going to shoot it in backyard, but now I'm up, so bam. All right, so it's Project Veritas, and they have been getting awards for busting shit stuff forever. I mean, like, it's something I can I subscribe to them. I don't care about who's posting what on
Right.
Facebook for clout chasing and money. AWP's fair to get their money too. Hey, whatever. But Project Veritas reported on Placer County police like June of this year. And nobody's talking
June of
about it. And
this
I'm
year.
always
Okay,
in these rooms with
so
these
I've seen
true
the
crime.
documentary of Placer
Okay.
County, and I've also heard about Project Veritas talking about Wayne Wu,
Veritas.
and he's already the sheriff. He got it July something. Like, what is this thing? I
It's
can't find the
okay.
video that you guys are talking about. I want to watch it.
What video? The
Project
one from Project
Veritas.
Veritas? Okay,
Yeah,
so I
that's what
can
I want to
shoot a
watch, and I
link in
can't find
private
it.
chat. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute myself and look for the link real quick.
I'm trying to see what information they got because it must be good. I'm really afraid of their sheriff, man. That guy scares me. He's linked to a whole bunch of craziness.
Amanda, if you're listening, um, what do you think about that? I don't know if you were here before right now when I was talking about that the Sun is the only one that published this article that Jagger was cleared. I think it's interesting that it's only the Sun, and why is, and I've looked for this in every other news outlet that I can think of, um, and no one else is publishing it, just the Sun, and the Sun is confirming, and the Sun, is this more of like a gossip website? I mean, I haven't done my research on that, but why is it only this article? This is the only real update that we have, and then we have the Facebook messages. And I forgot the YouTubers, but it's amazing to me that that you can just like message them on Facebook, and is this confirmed? And Placer County says yes, it is confirmed. It's just I don't know. What do you think
Nevada
about that?
County
What do you
confirmed.
yeah? What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. They even dropped the name of the FBI in there. Did you speak with someone from the FBI?
Like, is this the public's case? I mean, is everyone? I don't know. It's just interesting to me. It's interesting.
Okay, so I put the link in private chat if you want to shoot it
Okay,
out to the
yeah.
public chat. Or,
Got it. I'm saving this.
and this was reported before I even heard of Kiely, and I've been on plenty of lives on all different apps. We had internet radio a long time ago. I probably dropped out of the music scene 7 years ago. I didn't even know you could go live on YouTube. This Kiely Rodni stuff popped up. I found live streams. That's how I found R. Like when,
right?
oh my gosh. Okay, so if you Google like their history on these channels, oh my gosh, they're so it's like a soap opera. So I have had to unsubscribe and just go back to music, but I've kept a few, and this is one of the girls I kept.
I think, I mean, you got to stay where you feel comfortable, where you can have conversations, and where there's not going to be just like BS. I mean, I've just kind of been sitting back and watching, because at the very beginning, both of you ladies have been in the chat, and a lot of people in the chat that are listening. We've been on this over a month, and thanks to Amanda was like, "Have you heard of this case?" I was like, "Nah," and then we went in on it, and it is what it is now, and I don't understand it anymore, because there's just so much graffiti around it at this point. Like, what else is there to say about it? It was very obvious what happened. You remember when we were talking about it? Immediately we're like, nope, this was foul play. Nope, either the car's in the lake, or it's either way, the car is not supposed to be found. Right? If it was an accident,
Right.
you'd find the car, but not her, or her, not the car, right? I mean, we've been through this. It's kind of just been interesting watching everybody catch up. That may sound arrogant, but I'm okay with that, because it just turned into this crazy thing, and I don't understand it anymore. So I just wanted a place where we could just talk about it again without all the bullshit.
I'm patiently waiting.
Yeah.
What's gonna be funny is when like the autopsy mentions that the cause of death is undetermined. I'm gonna laugh so hard.
It's gonna be an
like,
accident.
no shit. No, it's
Tragic
gonna be
accident.
undetermined. You can't even say accident.
Tragic
I think it's
accident.
gonna be undetermined. Underwater for over 2 weeks.
I think if the YouTube world keeps blowing this up, maybe something might come out of it. But after 2 months, I've kind of given up hope.
Dude, it'll
And
come
it's
out
just a
later.
bunch of drama and clout, and
something will happen. Something will be made of this case, but it ain't gonna be this year. I have a feeling they're purposely trying to just hide it and let it go.
I mean, at the beginning, we said what, or this car either wasn't supposed to be found, or it was placed thereafter. And the more that we find out, or the more that we found out, the more that just seems to be true. Because I cannot think that all these educated men and women of the police department and rescue divers and 9,000 man hours and 19 different agencies didn't see a car 55 yards from the bank.
Well, there's images of apparently them being right above it with the Bowie. It's almost hilarious. I'm
Well,
like,
either
oh, so
way,
they knew the car was there and told people to stay
even
away.
if you don't see the images on other people's YouTube channels, that's what I'm telling you. Just logically, y'all think logically. I'm
Yeah,
not
and
gonna
then let's leave the evidence behind and not even get it. Like, that bothered me.
yeah.
Leaving actual computer hardware in the water and just not giving a crap. Not
It's
coming
just
back for it.
this case has
Can I say
become.
one thing?
Go for it.
That's
Okay, so I'm watching chat on my tablet. So, okay, so I'm sorry if I mispronounce this, Mucho Taco is got Placer County said helicopters. Placer County, again, Placer police, Placer. And the water did drop 3 feet. Yes, but did Placer tell the dive team from Nevada not to look in that area like Placer told the dive team from AWP not to look? Those are questions I want to know. But nobody's asking that on any of the other channels of the true crime. Kiely Rodni here, Kelly for 2 months.
the same thing I've heard is that nobody's ever seen helicopters there. They've heard that there's been helicopters, but nobody's seen the helicopters there. Obviously, there was a one there while the car was being recovered.
I've
Well,
seen a couple people jump into chat and then jump onto panel and say they live there. But then again, how do I prove that? You know what I mean?
Right. And those are
And they
interesting.
did
I
say
like
there was a
hearing
lot of
that.
searching and all that stuff. But again, Placer County said this was searched here. Placer County flipped the car underneath the water, didn't seal it up, knew there was remains in the back. Placer County probably freaked out when they heard
Well,
AWP
wait a
was
minute.
coming.
Stop. That wasn't Placer. That was Nevada County Sheriff divers and FBI divers. That's both of
no,
their
Nevada,
stupidity.
yes, Nevada divers, correct. But did Placer County tell
no, hold
Nevada
on.
divers where not
Placer
to
County
go
had
like they
nothing
told
to do
them?
with it. As
It
soon as
was
they realized where the car was,
hold
they
on.
were told to get the fuck away.
Listen, it was Alameda County Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue that was also there. What? Look,
Huh?
even
Why were they there?
because they were volunteers. But look, this is the point I'm trying to make. Before you get into everything that you guys went into, what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Look, because I'm sorry, I can't keep up. Because put all the bullshit aside. 19 agencies, 9,000, over 9,000 hours, car 55 feet from the bank. I'm not going to insult the intelligence, hard work, time, and effort from all these men and women that did that instead of being with their families. That car either was told they told them don't search in this specific area because we've already done it, search everywhere else, or the car was placed there after they assigned it as an abduction case and no longer a search and rescue case. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I totally support the two dive teams that went out there, the Nevada one, and then the AWP. But I wonder, did Placer County tell them where not to look? Placer County's on the boat that are in the truck and everything when they're pulling the car out, and that's on the news when it came out.
So
So
they're on the boat. See, they were. That's funny. They're far away then.
yeah, if you
They're
look
not
at
even on the land.
The Nevada team had like a red shirts, and the boat had Placer
Well,
County
I
all over.
saw the names on the divers because their shirt was on there. Like, it straight up said it. Like the female that people give shit about for touching the steering wheel and the other guy. Yeah, that
But
was
they were
Nevada County
also there
Sheriff's.
when the red shirt Nevada team was there in the pictures.
I'd have to go watch the entire thing again. It's almost like it's
Oh man,
torture
this
because
thing has
we already
been
know what's
driving
gonna
me
happen.
crazy.
They're just gonna
I've been
leave.
waiting for something new to come out, and it's not going to. It's going to be an accident or a tragic accident, and I'm going to be so messed up that I wasted 2 months of my life wondering what's going on.
No,
Here it
No, I
is,
think it's
you
gonna
don't.
be
2 a.m.
underturned.
You
I'm
know what?
supposed to be up in a couple hours, and I'm still doing it.
Have
You'll
you
waste
seen any?
you'll waste your time if you watch videos about nothing, but you won't waste your time if you go back and look at things that are real and make your own opinions about it. That's what I'm trying to stress here. This is a screenshot before Kylie's mom took down her Facebook or privated it. I took this is the screenshot I took. This was
Oh, yeah.
August the 7th. Look what it says, okay? It says let me look at it.
Hey,
Sorry,
I think that's fake.
I don't know. It's from her Facebook.
Why would she post that? It
She
wasn't over
posted
yet.
that. I saw it. I
It's too
went there.
soon.
No, it's not. This is
What do
from
you mean?
her.
That is too soon to be taken down. She went missing the 6th. How would the investigation be
No,
stopped within 24 hours?
Erms, you're not listening. This was not taken down on the 6th. It was taken down like
No, no, Kylie went missing the 6th. I'm sorry. How is it possible that she's claiming all this nonsense the next day?
because that
How
what
did they get
that's
20 agencies that quick?
if she lets me answer, maybe I can answer the question. But this is her Facebook. I found it. I've had this for a long time. This is hers. Exactly. It doesn't make sense. This is her Facebook. Trust me. This is hers. This is my screenshot. I didn't take this from anybody else's. This is what I think is weird. And it was taken as an abduction the next day. In one day, they decided that they had searched everything. Look, and I'm going to show you. Let's go.
I don't know. I don't think. I feel like this is.
It's not.
I can't. Are you
you
sure
wanna-
that's her Facebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Damn. Why the fuck
Okay.
would she post that?
Because
Man,
that's
every
because she was
time that
updating
family's so
everybody.
fucking weird. That's the same fucking next day. It doesn't make sense. What kind of weird update is that?
Yeah, I get that.
The date makes no sense.
It
Was
doesn't.
it edited? Was it like something she posted the 7th and then she went and edited it and added all
I
that
don't
crap?
know.
I think that's what it is. That's the only thing that makes sense.
But this is the abduction thing. This is the abduction vid. This is when they went in to talk about the abduction.
This is before the body found?
Yes.
Collaboration that we've received from our partners. Right? We have located a decedent inside the vehicle.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
no, it
when
was
they found
before.
it.
It was before. Yeah, you're right.
Because she doesn't come in until after.
Yeah. How are you doing? Hey, Kevin, how are you? No, but I have it. I'll have it. I have too many video files.
I know what you're talking about. It's that crazy speaking lady, the Hispanic looking one with the long hair. Whatever her name is. That's been doxxed. She disappeared off the planet. They literally won't stop searching her.
Yes, hold on. I'm trying to look for it, but y'all keep talking and I'm going to find it. Crazy Purple, I didn't mean to cut you off.
So why would the
No, I'm just
I can
staying
see her
muted so I
posting
don't
something
interrupt
that said
anybody.
I know, I'm a real
and
asshole.
then editing it.
See.
Can you see the edits?
It's your
Can you go to her Facebook
channel,
and look
girl.
at the
You do
edits?
you.
Let's see.
Is it still up, Ada? Do you know? Has she
What?
deleted it? Her
It's
Facebook?
I can't find
Gotta
it
find it.
anymore.
Oh, I might gotta find her Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't have time to really read it, but I didn't notice any misspellings. It really sounded poetic, so it kind of looked like it was
But look
her
at the date
that typed it.
and the time. But why would she post that the 7th at 2 something a.m.? You tell
'Cause
me within
that's
24 hours the
Because
police
she
dropped the stuff?
called missing that Saturday. I want to say around noon. I don't know, but she called that Saturday around noon.
And I thought the tip line wasn't created till Monday, so that's impossible.
Look, and this is another post
no.
on her
That makes no
Facebook.
sense.
This is now at 11:07 p.m. Hi, still no word. We spent the day at the rec center passing out flyers to people who posted them near and far. There was a meeting tonight with law enforcement, teens, and parents. You know what meeting I'm talking about? Trying to gather more information. It was a decent showing. They are now working on the case as a possible abduction, which is actually good because it opens more resources, keeps a lot of agencies involved, and makes it more possible to get warrants. My mom just got here. Sally is on her way. Love you. This is her Facebook.
Warrants? What do you need a
Yes.
warrant for?
Exactly. So that I took a screenshot of that. Yes, Kevin, this case. And then so this post was right before that other one. As many of you already know, Kylie's missing. Thank you all for reaching out with a compassion and support. The search and rescue search in the Prosser area has been stopped. I was told that over 20 separate agencies were involved in the search. And that's what I'm saying. Was a day, along with the CHP's helicopter search right there, and countless
Dude,
friends
it
and
gotta be an edit. Like, she posted some nonsense on the 7th, and then she went back and pasted this. But why does the date not change?
We are still trying to piece
And the
together the
time?
night. Hold on. We're still trying to piece together the night's narrative to figure out when she left and whom she left with. Anyone with this type of information, videos, photo, blah blah blah. I am staying away from social media, so best to get hold of the detective. The police have promised that no one will get in trouble for sharing stories about intoxication. We know where she isn't, so the lake, but don't know where she is, nor do we have any good leads. How about the ping? Anyway, her friends have planned
Right,
a
that's what she
meeting.
isn't.
Her friends have planned a meeting at the rec center in Truckee tomorrow at 10 a.m. as well. They plan on distributing flyers near and far.
That was the Donner Rec Center.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't say edited. Exactly, Amanda. You said what I was thinking. You said what I was
That's what
thinking.
scares me, that it doesn't say edited in the date.
Because it
The
wasn't.
date and time is weird. Why would she post it at
Because that's what
2:45
was
a.m. when
told
Kylie
to
went missing
her.
the 6th? That's stupid for the police. Why would the police say, "Hey, we got 20 agencies already.
Well, you
We're just
understand
gonna
my
drop this.
you understand my issue now.
We won't talk to you anymore.
You
This shit's
understand my
over.
issue.
Bye." That makes no sense. I don't know. That's why it's hard for me to believe this is real.
What do you
I have
mean
to see
trust,
it.
Ada? Like trust? Like I don't know. I'm
Well,
getting
like, is this a screenshot from like Google? Did somebody give it to you? Like, I don't
no, it's
know. I
mine.
have to see this.
It's my screenshot.
And like, that's why I'm like, is it her real website? That's the other thing.
I'm proud of
Is
it
her real Facebook?
because
Scares me.
I was sleuthing for real.
This is weird.
Amanda taught me everything I
Well,
know.
they've always been weird. Have you seen the Instagram, the what is it, the Lost Trail Lodge? On the 6th, they posted something about she was last seen at 1:30, and they already had like that's another thing that's bothered me. They already had the website created on the fucking 6th, and they also had the phone number, which I thought the tip line wasn't created till Monday, according to Fox News. They're the ones who fucking said that. They didn't even have a tip line then. So why in the fuck are all these posts having all this information that hasn't changed? It's always been the same fucking number. I'm so lost.
Well, I'm trying
And
to
the
tell
1:30
you.
thing still bothers me.
Look, I'm telling you, you have to watch. Here, I am so bad with videos. Like, I cannot edit. I cannot do a lot of stuff. But
Look, there's a guy in your chat, Bobby Waters. He has watched a documentary on the police from up there from way back as well.
Yeah,
And he has asked me if I've seen if everybody counts. And it's called an Auburn documentary. And you can get the full video. And it's about the police up there. And this is about old time stuff. The Project Veritas, if I don't know how to shoot a link out, but the Project Veritas reported on Placer County like June this year.
Okay, I'll put the link in the chat if people want to kind of. I don't want to get into that right now. I hope you understand because I kind of want to stick to this.
Well, I'm listening to you, but I can figure out chat and be on a panel at the same time now. So woo, go me.
Yeah, but we can't type. Like that.
Well, what I'm saying is that I'll share the link in the chat, but I'm not gonna like watch it right now with everybody because I kind of want to stay on the subject.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, yeah, it's really
Don't worry
long.
about playing it right now. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know. I'm not trying to be rude.
No, you're fine. It's your channel, girl.
To what? Yeah, I know. You remind me often. Did you guys watch the recent video of Placer beating the heck out of a guy there?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. They're saved in my thing.
But
it's a different documentary.
I do want to show you this. Look, if I can. God dang it! It's too much. I'm not organized like these other people.
Is it a video?
It's a video that I made, but you have to listen to it. See, that's the thing because I don't do like awesome edits, so it keeps you engaged. You just have to listen to it. But you have to listen to the people talking. Uh, okay, look, I'm gonna try to play it, and I want you guys to like listen to it because I try to compile things in a way where it makes sense. But hold on, some is like the Inquirer. What is the Inquirer?
The Inquirer's another gossip
Okay,
news
that's what
thing.
I
Don't worry
feel
about
like.
that.
That's what I
It's almost
feel
like
like.
reading the People magazine.
Right.
At this point,
Okay.
like, nah, it's nonsense.
So that makes sense to me then. Let's see, I just feel kind of like icky playing my own videos to you guys because it's like I'm forcing you to watch them.
So that's why I was trying to make sense of the Johnny Depp thing. It's like, yeah, these are the same guys who put Johnny Depp on the cover and said he was an abuser and all this shit.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna play this, but listen to it, like literally, because this is where I talk about this Facebook post.
Okay.
Okay. She's like, yes, ma'am. That. I love my friends. Okay. Did Elvis? Kevin just asked, did Elvis have a love child with an alien? I'm done with you, Kevin. Really, Kevin? All right. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this, but this is where I talk about it. And I made this video. I don't know when I made this video. When did I make this video? Freaking August 31st. So too long ago. Can you guys hear it? Hey, y'all. Just going back and sharing. Yes, this is a post from Kiely Rodni's mom's Facebook.
yes.
On August the 7th at 2:45 a.m., she states that the search and rescue search in the Prosser area has been stopped. I was told that over 20 separate units/agencies were involved in the search, along with the CHP's helicopter search and countless friends and strangers who spent the day scouring the area. It appears that she is not there. I find this strange because she was reported missing on August the 6th in the morning, 9 a.m., when Kiely didn't meet her mom up for coffee. So from August the 6th, 9 a.m. to 2:45, just the next morning, Prosser and 20 other agencies decided that she was no longer there. At this point, the most helpful thing would be to lean on any teens you know in the Truckee Tahoe Incline Reno. So, yes, here she is reaching out to the community because she feels like the department didn't do enough searching of the area. This is August the 7th at 11:07 p.m. Hi, still no word. We spent the day at the rec center passing out flyers to people who posted them near and far. There was a meeting tonight with law enforcement, teens, and parents trying to gather more information. It was a decent showing. They are now working on the case as a possible abduction. So August 7th, yes, was when they determined it was possibly an abduction, which is actually good because it opens up more resources, keeps lots of agencies involved, and makes it more possible to get warrants. It's an interesting statement. This is important. Why did agencies think it was an abduction? And this was the press conference on August 22nd, 2022. Remember, it was considered an abduction on August the 7th, a day after she was reported missing, according to her mother's Facebook
Why
post.
did agencies believe it was an abduction at first?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of miscommunication. I don't know that it was ever labeled as an abduction. I think that you can never take that off the table. And so as we talked as a command group and unified command with all my partners that you see behind us, you couldn't remove that off the table because we hadn't found her. And so, you know, that was some of the struggles with some of the services that we wanted to obtain and things we wanted to do, but we couldn't say it wasn't an abduction, but we also never said that it was an abduction. I think that was clarified fairly early on. But we also probably wouldn't have received all the services and all the people if that wasn't an option. If this was truly a search and rescue mission, we may not have had all the resources to conduct interviews. I think they identified over 400 juveniles, and to be able to interview all those folks and provide feedback off of all that.
So you heard what he said?
Yeah, he lied. He lied. He hella lied. Oh, I guess technically he did because he's Nevada County, so they have never said that it was an abduction. However, Placer County, the PR lady, she said it was.
Look at
now-
his shirt. It's Placer County.
No, I thought he was
That's
Nevada
the
County
Placer.
Sheriff. No, he's Nevada.
Oh, did I get the
Placer
shirts
is
mixed up?
green.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
the green
Placer is
shirts.
dark
Yeah,
green.
yeah.
Okay, but look, the point
Sorry,
is,
I got mixed up.
no. The point is, even if you don't know the shirt cut, whatever, mom is posting on her Facebook I have been told the search has been stopped, like at the
Right.
campground. It is now
Within one
considered.
day.
Hold on. Yeah, it's considered an abduction case. And then this guy, it doesn't matter. He's like, we never said it was or wasn't this and that. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Jody. Hi, Jody. Hey, Turquoise. I don't know if I and Dorothy. I'm sorry if I'm being rude too. I'm just like an a hole, but I'm trying to tell you guys something.
I'm gonna
Like,
find you the
You're
video of that
trying to
lady
teach
saying
us.
what it is.
Us
no, I'm
bad
not trying
kids.
to teach you. I'm trying to.
Us bad kids. Smack us with the ruler on our
Technically,
knuckles now.
they had. It was just not his department. It was the other idiots.
You guys have like bad experiences with teachers when you were young, huh? That's what I'm getting from.
I watched a lot of Disney movies.
Oh, that's that. Okay, but okay. So this is where I talked about those Facebook posts. But okay. But keep listening. And okay, so there. Okay, I say it in the video, but I think that they ruled it out. Ruled it out. Um, Sorry, they wanted it to be an abduction case because then they could use more resources. They could use like the highway patrol. They could use FBI because I think early on they knew this was a criminal case and not a accident case. But okay, but keep listening.
That it takes an army of people, and I think we were lucky. That was some of the struggles with some of the services that we wanted to obtain and things we wanted to do, but we couldn't say it wasn't an abduction, but we also never said that it was an abduction. I think that was clarified fairly early on, but we also probably wouldn't have received all the services and all the people if that wasn't an option. If this was truly a search and rescue mission, we may not have had all the resources to conduct interviews. I think they identified over 400 juveniles, and to be able to interview all those folks and provide feedback off of all that, it takes an army of people, and I think we were lucky to be able to put that together between my partners and agencies that are right behind me.
Maybe in order to search, they needed to change the title of or the type of crime that was committed. If you call it a search and rescue team, you're limited as to who you can interview, how you can interview them. It's not a criminal matter. But if you change it to an abduction case, then you can start questioning people, treating it like a criminal investigation rather than just looking for someone that went missing accidentally in the middle of nowhere.
Did any of the juveniles, anybody mention a car going over the side, a car in the water, out of all those?
I don't believe that statement was made, not to my knowledge.
Was there any indication that this was an accident or foul play?
That's still being investigated. If we'd like, we could turn it over for CHP can give some information. They are conducting the accident investigation utilizing their MAKE team.
I believe that on August the 7th, when mom posted that, this department realized very quickly that this was not an accident, that a criminal act had been committed. So they stopped the search and changed it into an abduction case. And changing it to an abduction case allowed them to gather more resources to be able to interrogate people, obtain warrants, cell phone pings, everything they needed because early on they knew this was not an accident. I will link J for Justice's channel below, but this was an interesting post. Pause to read. And I can no longer find mom's Facebook profile page on Facebook anymore like I could just 24 hours ago. This Kiely Rodni Missing from Truckee, California page has also been paused for only 8 hours. It only leads me to think, what is going on? What's happening? Why is everyone so... Okay, so you guys get where I'm getting with that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go hunt this down. It'll be archived. We'll find it.
Find it.
And I'm really concerned. But when you say like you think that they knew it was foul play or not an accident right away within the first day, what do you think could have gotten them to that?
Because common sense The
kids.
car where it was, party, kids
What do you mean where it
only.
was? You mean they knew already?
I
Or
I mean
the peen?
I mean I don't know how much simply I can.
I think so. I'll just say that. I think
I
they
never
already
used, but not
knew.
that soon.
I think they knew what the heck was going on and stuff's got covered up. And I have police all in my family. There are some amazing policemen out there that put their life on the lines.
Right.
There were some amazing dive teams in this effort. There were some amazing other agencies in this effort. But Placer County, I don't
Well,
want to visit.
They
I
don't
don't
want to do
want
it.
I don't want to talk smack about any men and women that spent the time to look for this child. I think,
What time though?
well, the time that we're
From
told,
all I've seen is that they just stood there in front of cameras.
I don't know that.
I don't see them doing nothing.
I don't know that. And we don't know that either. It's easy to assume that cuz
Well,
we're watching from our couches, right? We have our laptops open.
people that went to the searches are saying that they were told instructions on how to like mark the
Okay,
evidence by
but
teens.
they're
I'm
not the
like dying
bosses.
inside. I'm like,
They're
really?
not the bosses. There are people
No,
there
they're
that
not.
are
I know they're just people that were there for the
Jesus.
search.
Jesus. Jesus. I don't know why I had to say that. It was a long day. It was a long day for me. It was a long day. It was a long day. And I'm kind of, can you guys tell I'm kind of upset?
I would be too. Like I said before, if your dog was missing, you would have been out there longer than what we saw from our couches or whatever and how it was caught off and all that. You'd be out there yourself. You wouldn't be on YouTube or anything. I've seen parties or gossip
Um,
here and there and all kinds of stuff, whatever. Shoot, if it was my dog, I would have closed the YouTube and went out on a raft in the water my damn self.
Look, I don't, I've said a lot of things while I've been live and we've talked about this caves. I've said a lot of things. Remember when we were talking about like what's up with Reno? Is there a love triangle thing? Remember we went through every scenario that right now people are milking. We've gone through every scenario early on.
You know you were right about that, right?
Well, I don't know if I was right about that. However,
Well,
I
apparently
don't
Jagger and Kate are
I don't
together.
well, I don't know that. I don't it doesn't well, okay.
Hmm.
I just went off of my assumptions off of an interview. That's it. It's just common sense at this point. I work around I work around okay, I just can tell. You know my career. I know things.
Intuition. Intuition.
I mean, I work around people that age enough to understand things. God, it's so hard to say things on YouTube now because then if you piss somebody off, they're like, "Oh my God, this person is like this," and they work around these people, and then you're gonna get. I don't know. It is kind of scary. You're right to speak.
Oh
So
my goodness, it is. And I'm like a super, like I just learned how to get on StreamYard. I've probably been on 5 panels. And to learn what I've learned in the last 2 months, just in the last few days, it is kind of scary what they can clip and edit and all kinds of stuff and turn
so
your shit into
for me,
all
it's
kinds of
not worth.
craziness.
For me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Honestly, for me, it's not worth it. That's why I'm going to refrain from. I'm going to be more careful because that's all you can do in life is learn, right? Because you can't change other people's actions, but you can change yours. So that's what I'm going to do. So yes, I said a lot of things at the beginning, remember, and you guys were here with me. We theorized all of things, but I think we made it very clear that they were all theories only. And I would never go after a child, and I think people going after people's Facebooks, like children's Facebooks or on their Snapchats, and then shit. I think that's weird and wrong. But so I'm learning what
Wait,
kind of
what?
channel I'm learning what kind of channel I want to have at this point. Hey Sherry, how are you?
What were you talking about, Snapchat?
Well, people going on like people posting on their Snapchats and then creators getting a hold of it and then posting it, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it's just it's getting to
Weird.
this. No, I mean, but
You have
as
to
long
download
as
the app and do all that just to get
yeah,
to it.
but if you already have
Damn.
it, it's not a big deal.
All
Be-
it's done is make me
I mean, a
unsubscribe
long
from
time ago.
so many channels.
no,
I
but
had to
see,
unsubscribe
hold
because
on.
it was just too much. It was crazy. It was like watching the
No,
Sun or the Inquirer on
I
all
do
these
it.
other channels. It was crazy.
I do it too. But as long as they're 18, it's
Right.
fine or whatever. You
'Cause
know,
sometimes you don't know.
I do it too. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is that when it gets to the point where you're like, when you're messing with people's lives, you know, when you're interrupting their like livelihood, that's weird, I think. But just be careful. And then that's always been my thing. Just be careful. There are very few channels that I also follow. And I mean, there's a reason.
Mhm.
You just, that's kind of like my message also to the world. Just be careful who you
It took me,
follow, what
yeah,
you choose to listen to.
Right.
it took
And
me a couple months to learn intuition over YouTube. So I'm like unsubscribing my butt off all kinds of things. You are 100% correct.
Mm. Like today, I watched that new Ikid Mel video, and I was like, no. He was like going off on AWP,
well,
and then the
see,
whole American Dream Chaser thing that like blew my mind. That's creepy. I'm like, oh God, no, I can't even. That's something else.
yeah, see, that's stuff that I don't really care to talk about because it doesn't matter.
That's why I'm on this channel.
But what do you think about? Okay, look, let me share. And I appreciate you guys like spending your time to be here. Um, remember at the beginning, it was all about. Remember that Sammy interview? Remember that Sammy interview, like that a
Yeah,
month.
yeah, and the military girl, purple hair,
No, 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 not
interview, and all that,
no, not
all that.
her. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
I
I don't
remember
want.
this. Oh, the interview on the news where teens get dropped off by your parents, leave them alone for a couple hours with us, and something like that. That one?
No, I'm talking about Sammy's interview that I dissected when she was in her car.
Oh,
ABC one.
that was that. I just don't even know how to react to that one because it was on somebody else's channel that I've unsubscribed to.
Well,
So
it doesn't
You see the
matter. I don't,
ABC one with the black shirt?
yeah,
She's in a
in
car
her
there too.
car. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so Cherokee asks, was the abduction theory during the time the cadaver dog hit on the grave that turned out to be a dog that was buried? I don't know, Cherokee. I don't know about anything about a dog and being buried.
Yeah, there was a weird dog thing.
That's a conversation for a different place, but not here because I'm not going to entertain weird nothing that can be proven. I like, I guess if you guys have already noticed, I like watching the stuff that people with like badges say because that's the most credible thing for me.
Badges.
Yeah, with badges and like that says Placer County and
Ugh.
news or because that's all we have. And as a creator, I will say never. That's true, Amanda. Actually, that's very true. That's very true. But Amanda, I will say I took your advice, to take a step back. Take a step back. Um, you guys need to know. You guys need to go that this person right here that's in the chat, Amanda. Uh, if she wasn't with me, I probably would have just like thrown my hands up in the air and walked away from YouTube. She's probably the most realist person. So you guys go follow her. She doesn't need you to follow her, but you guys need to follow her because
Does she go
she's
live?
she's coming back into YouTube, but she's one of the reasons why I listen to true crime
Mhm.
because there are a lot of people online, but she's one of my go-tos. She doesn't go live that much. She used to though. Don't lie. I think she's talking about the dog they found at. Yeah, no, I don't even want to talk about that because I don't know about it. Okay, but let me
Someone
show
says,
you. It was yeah, no. I'm not gonna go there because I don't know anything about it. I find it hard time to go live with my billion kids. It's all good. She does a lot of. She's right now doing the Jaleesa Fuentes thing.
billion.
Jaleesa Fuentes one baffles me. Actually, Amanda, the whole Jaleesa Fuentes one, Daniel and I have decided that there's some like gang stuff happening, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't want her to be found or her car. Like that was a legit, not an accident. And you educated us on how, because you're from the area, and this girl, some of you guys might not know this or the background in, but uh the ties between this, or at least her and the friends, something went wrong. I don't know, but that girl is not supposed to be found.
I'm curious to
And
know
man,
what she
the
was writing about.
family seems like there's such a big family and they're just out there. I don't know. I've just only watched AWP on that because, again, I've left a lot of channels and only going to certain sources. And, the news isn't advertising worldwide on the Julia Fuentes. So, again, I'm just sort of kind of sticking to true crime, but not live. Creators, I guess. I have no idea how to explain it. I'm going back to my roots.
Yeah. And Ricky, I don't know why you're here, but just letting you know, I'm reading what you're saying and it's distracting me. So just be cool, or like you don't have to hang out here. But Amanda, yeah, that's hard to hear. Or yeah, it is hard to. It's hard to say. It is hard to say. But I mean, I feel like it's a possibility because
I'm already subscribed to Amanda.
yeah, because dude, the like I know how Mexicanos are, like Raza is, and like if they were involved in some stuff, like they don't want to be, they don't want her to be found. I'm not. That's not easy for me to say. I guess I'm just trying to be real about it.
Cherokee Ranger says he grew up in Central Valley.
Yeah.
Got
So
some Cali people. I'm from Anacrime, so
the cartel are good
that
at
says it
making
all.
people go missing. Yeah. So is the mob. So, if they want you to go missing and never be found, those are probably the experts at it. Especially when they know your routes and they know who you know. And sometimes it's all about protecting the familia, or, snitching, or like Jolisa seemed like just like a beautiful person and really close to her family. She tried calling her family all up until she couldn't anymore.
Yeah, it's weird. Like that makes me wonder if she was like in a trunk and like she still had a phone or something. Like, that's just
I'm thinking,
crazy.
honestly, what I've been thinking after I've been watching that video surveillance footage from the gas station, and now I know we jumped from Kali to Jolisa, but Jolisa matters also because she has not been found, and it's freaking weird that she has not been found, because think about how many people have been missing since Kylie went missing and how many of them have
A
been
lot.
found, but Jolisa has not been found. And then the type of people that she was around, and Amanda educated me and told me there was like gangs that she was kind of like involved, not that she was part of a gang, but that she was like around.
Yeah. You
And I
live in a
feel like,
neighborhood and you know they're there.
yeah,
They're there.
exactly. I feel like
Your
someone
friends
was
are,
in
might be in them, you know?
I feel like someone was in her car at the gas station,
Hmm.
and that's why she,
Make a
no,
right, don't
Faith.
go left.
Well,
Like, come
no,
on.
no, no.
I
No,
don't
you
know.
didn't
I
say
feel like
that.
she was
Hold
going
on.
somewhere.
I just okay, I'm trying to remember what you told me about. Not gangs, but it was something else. It was like just like, oh shit.
There's pictures of gang signs.
I don't want to misquote Amanda,
Even
so
Kylie has those. That's the other thing. Like,
hold on. Please don't quote me as saying that ever again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Well, help me out here. I didn't mean to say that. Edit. I did not mean she is affiliated with gangs.
you'll delete this later.
I mean, at this point, I probably have to, because
Hey, so I made myself a promise I would be in bed asleep by 2 a.m. It's almost 2:30. I have to
okay.
babysit my 2-year-old grandson all day tomorrow, and I got to get up in 3 hours.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm
good
going to
night.
rewatch this. I'm going to rewatch this while he's taking a nap tomorrow if I don't take one with him. And you keep doing you. You're the realest I've seen out there. You're like one of the 3 that I've kept subscribed to on these live YouTube things, just because I
Well,
feel you're real and you actually have a heart.
I just want to be careful too. You guys
Oh,
are.
I know. It's
This is.
insane. Oh,
This,
gosh. I
this,
just, I don't want to watch soap operas. My
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. Well,
But much love, Plur, everybody. Have a great evening or night or
Right.
morning or whatever it is for you.
me too. Thank you, Crazy Purple. Well, anyway, I hope Amanda comes back and
I
says
always forget to do that.
what.
When you said thank you, Crazy Purple, I went to go look. I'm like, oh, did you get a super chat? And I just always forget that you have PayPal and all that. I'm like, oh yeah. Okay.
What was it saying? I feel bad now. I feel like I didn't mean to misquote. Man, I feel like an a-hole. She'll come back and school me. But yeah, that with Jolisa, I don't know, man. I feel like something bad happened. Something bad happened, but I don't know enough about it, I guess, so that I'm gonna shut my trap. Crazy Purple. Hey. And hi Nick, hello.
Did you see the AWP videos that they released? There's 2 of them about
Of
her
yes.
potentially being kidnapped or something.
I watched where they cleared her from not being in the lakes.
Yeah, and then they like apparently spoke with the family and have all these interviews, and
Yeah,
it's like
I
they're
saw
now
those.
going off of like theories, which is not what they're used to doing. It would just look for the car.
Well, I mean,
It's weird.
I feel like AWP is evolving. At first, they started out as a cold case not search and rescue, but just a search team, and now they're evolving into, hey, we can make an impact on recent cases. People are taking them seriously. I think that's an important thing with organizations. They need to evolve, and they're doing that, and that's why I trust them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know we're going back and forth with Jolisa, but that Jolisa one, um, I watched the interview with the mom
Mhm.
and the aunt and the man. That she seems like not someone that would be irresponsible. She told everybody where she went every single time. She loved her family, loved family. She was never just gonna like disappear for a few hours and not tell anybody.
So it is strange. The weird thing is, like, the sister also says it was a Facebook call. It wasn't a FaceTime. It was a Facebook video call.
Yeah, I know.
Not a regular phone call. That's why I'm like, what is that? Did you have a computer with her? Like,
What,
why
your
would you do
phone,
a Facebook video call instead of just a call on your phone? Man,
Cassie?
it all just trips me out.
Cassie. But okay, so
Oh, I felt it called. Sure.
did you just PayPal me, Erms?
Shh.
Oh, my bad.
Wait. Tyler Feller called the Alameda County Sheriff for info of the divers that searched for Kiely.
I'm
They
gonna send
said
you
law
your money
enforcement
back.
told them to stop searching Prosser. Only. Okay, thank you for that. Tyler Feller has a lot of interesting stuff. He got that truck guy on there.
Well, I
Only because
appreciate.
he had the nerve to go message him. I thought that was interesting. Or I guess that guy messaged Tyler Feller and everybody on Sab's panel. It's weird.
You're weird. You're a weird person, Erms. I don't understand you.
Why? Oh, it's because I've been following this case, and every time I see these random YouTubers post something, I want to know what the hell they have.
Well, you're generous, and then you're like, don't tell anybody, okay?
Shh,
But like,
be quiet. Oh, she has a PayPal, everybody.
shut
Do
the
you want
fuck.
her full name? No, I'm just kidding.
Shut
Oh,
up.
come on.
Well, yes, but like, I feel like I can't message you anywhere else. Well, I guess I could do a private chat. Never mind. Not doing that. All right. Anyway, it's weird though.
I've
For me,
emailed your email you gave me, by the way.
I
Like
have
a long
not
ass time ago.
did
You can check
not get
that.
anything.
Mm.
Okay, but check it out. Check it out. Oh no, that was a long one. That was a long one. But it's like I have these stupid ass videos, and I don't. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with everything. I'm kind
You
of
think
done.
mom did it? Like, I'm just curious on what it's obviously.
What?
Have you reviewed the mom crazy interviews?
I don't think that the mom had anything to do with it.
Interesting.
Weirdo.
You don't think maybe Kylie went home a little later and got in trouble?
No.
Maybe mom did something? No? Okay.
Is that what you've been hearing?
There's a lot of fucking theories. It's not even funny. That's one of the theories.
That's
I don't trust
probably
her ass anyway.
the dumbest thing
She's a weirdo.
that
No,
I've
I
heard.
personally don't like her. She's
You don't have to like her, but doesn't mean that she did anything bad to her child.
Mhm.
Hold on. I'm trying to
Mm.
find. Okay,
So
so
careless.
no, I don't
No.
think she's careless either because I would go out when I was young. At that age, I would drive 45 minutes out to the island.
Were
And
you okay?
and I had my driver's license and I was fine and I was a lifeguard. I mean, like it's not a weird thing to let your 16-year-old child. Erms is
Did
eating.
your parents
Erms,
know? Yeah, I'm
yes,
eating. I'm so sorry. I'm eating a Rice Krispie. I'll
yes, my
stop.
parents knew I was a good kid. I, I was, yeah, they trusted me at 6. Do people not drive at 16? Like, yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think it's legal at 15 there.
I think it doesn't matter. I think if your parents trust you, they trust you. A lot of people here
Like,
are
yeah, you can
parents.
drink. I mean, I had to lie to mine.
I don't think that she told her mom I'm gonna drink, but she knew that these parties happen. Man, I'm getting sidetracked. Hold on. No, that's not what I want.
Right, they're supposed to be capping the next morning. You're supposed to assume that there wasn't going to be drugs.
I think that this was kind of like a hippie hangout place. I don't think that was bad. Okay. Did you not? Okay, hold
Right,
on.
could you imagine if marijuana was never legalized? You know how stupid this would all look? All of these cases. I'm talking about even Julissa Fuentes. Like, you know how dumb this would all look? Like, for real. What? And then people are talking about park rangers. Like, I'm like, what park rangers? Find me one park ranger there. I'm dying to meet these park rangers that don't exist. That never showed up.
Start tonight with the search for this missing 16-year-old girl.
This was August the 8th. Listen to this. August the 8th.
Kiely Rodni was last seen in Truckee near a campground, and tonight the case is now being investigated as a possible abduction. ABC
August the 8th. Possible abduction. She went missing the 6th, right?
10's
Yeah.
Bridget Pajorlo has more from Truckee.
16-year-old Kiely Rodni was last seen at this campsite near Truckee early Saturday morning. And as more time passes, concern for her safety is growing, with detectives now investigating her case as a possible abduction.
Okay, there we go. 2 times. Possible abduction. 2 days later. So in a day and a half, they cleared it. She's not in the lake.
Pictures of a smiling teen printed on flyers scattered throughout the town of Truckee.
So in a whole day and a half, they printed all these flyers. Cool, fine. With the car. That's not the picture of a car that we have, by the way. But think about the timeline.
It's where friends last saw Kiely Rodni at a campsite where investigators say up to 300 people came to party Friday night.
I was one of the last people with Kiely, and I
was one of the last people with Kiely. Okay.
am just desperate to do anything that I can to bring her home.
The 16-year-old told her mom, Lindsay, she'd be home by 12:30 Saturday morning, but she never came home. Her car nowhere to be found and her phone turned off.
She's always so good about checking in and just letting me know where she is, and I haven't heard from her, and so it's just scary when you don't know when your kid is.
Detectives with the Placer County Sheriff's Office have been combing through the Prosser family campground since the teen's disappearance, with crews from Nevada County Sheriff and the FBI called in to help. This as friends and family have been holding search parties of their own.
I just want to make sure that we're doing everything that we possibly can to try and find her.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you.
We're doing everything that we possibly I just want to make sure that we're doing everything that we possibly can to try and find her.
We at least feel like we're not alone.
You see, this is also, you see this dress that she's wearing? Isn't that the same dress that she's with Jagger?
Yeah,
wearing?
that's the graduation.
Right,
day.
so Sammy and Jagger are with her the same day?
No, that's not Sammy's image. That's Jagger's
It
image.
no, it says Sammy Smith on the top right corner. This image was provided by Sammy Smith.
Maybe she took it from Jagger's. You gotta be.
So
friends
again,
on Instagram.
my theory is no. See, but then that would say Jagger Smith. In my opinion.
No, Jagger Westfall.
Or Jagger Westfall, sorry. It's late. I'm tired. But okay.
Which I think is the very best.
So that,
like we're not alone.
What was that?
You know, a lot of images say Sammy Smith. I've never seen an image with anybody else's name, to be honest with you.
Now,
Actually, that does make me wonder why everything is Sammy Smith.
now you're thinking. Thank you. Finally, now you're seeing it.
Is
Look,
everything provided to her and she's the one who's taking it all? See, I always thought that the interview with
she's the filter, right?
yeah, like she's talking about somebody else. Like it's not her with Kylie, it's some other girl with Kylie.
So look,
But
I'm gonna
she's
play it again from here,
giving
but
a secondhand story.
keep listening.
Everything that we possibly can to try and find her.
We at least feel like we're not alone, which I think is the very best thing that we could feel in such a scary situation.
See, she says that like, okay, so there are a lot. The FBI is there, search and rescue team is there. Sammy Smith is leading the teen to teen talk. Mom is saying, "I'm so glad this is happening. I'm so glad that we're not alone." But what happened at the celebration of life? Everybody mind your own business.
I think she was just referring to
Well,
I don't know how to call it. Like, I don't know,
well,
YouTube.
she says everybody mind your own business after she finds out what actually happened to her daughter. But here, she doesn't know what happened yet. Sammy hasn't told her what happened yet. In my opinion, theory, everybody. But okay, but keep listening.
The sheriff's office says because
in such a scary, which I think is the very best.
We just want to make sure that we're doing everything that we possibly can to try and find her.
We at least feel like we're not alone, which I think is the very best thing that we could feel in such a scary situation.
The sheriff's office says because her car can't be located, it's now investigating the case as a possible abduction.
We urge anybody who is at that party Friday evening to please come forward with any information that could lead us to Kylie.
I don't know if I said hi, but hey, Utter. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt this. And Kevin, I want to be a cowboy. Okay. And Liam and anyone else and Cassie that I didn't say hi to. I'm sorry.
We believe out of the to please come forward with any information that could lead us to Kylie. We believe out of the 200 to 300 juveniles and young adults who were at that party, somebody must know something.
And her family says a $50,000 reward is being offered for that information they hope leads to her safe return.
She just graduated high school at 16 with high honors. She's so intelligent and beautiful and just such a kind and wonderful person.
Kylie is 5'7" with blonde hair and hazel eyes. And if you know anything about her disappearance, you're asked to call the Placer County Anonymous Tip Line. We have that number for you on our website, abc10.com.
So, okay, so what do you think about that?
On the 8th.
That was on the 8th.
So the tip line's already done. See, that's what I'm saying.
Look, and this is the 10th.
Local, state, and federal
This is now 2 days later.
search and rescue crews in Truckee plan to keep searching for a missing 16-year-old girl. Kiely Rodni was last seen early Saturday morning at a high school party at a local campground. Her silver Honda CRV is also missing, and that's led investigators to suspect she may have been abducted.
What do you keep hearing? Abduction, abduction, abduction. So now are you seeing Kylie's mom post being more believable that she was told the next day, abduction?
Yeah, because the FBI is already there, and the FBI will only show up if it is an abduction because it's across state lines.
And who said it was
only reason the F?
Who said it was
the
a
only
possible
reason.
abduction? Sammy.
Because apparently, yeah, she said, I believe personally, the way she says it, like in the interview, she says that she thinks somebody was with her and took her. Maybe gave her a ride. The way she says it, like I've seen it so many times, I could probably write a script and say it perfectly.
Because you know what I'm talking about. Because you
Yeah,
were there. Because we analyzed the crap out of this. You guys put up, and everybody that was here, you guys put up with that.
Yeah, it's just her story never made sense from the 1236 nonsense
Exactly.
to her car has a sunroof, guys.
Exactly.
God damn, girl. There's a bull under the bull. That's my whatever. We drank
More
out
than
of the same
150 Members of search and rescue teams, as well as volunteers, are combing through the area where she was last seen.
I think the biggest message I can say is that we're leaving no stone unturned. We're really working as hard as we possibly can. Teams are tired, much like the family, and we're trying to do our best so that we're supporting the family.
Officials say the last time Kiely's cell phone pinged was at 12:33 a.m. She had called her mother just about 15 minutes before that. Crews are also searching Lake Prosser, which is part of the campground, in case she got into some sort of vehicle accident.
Okay, sorry. So now I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna try to. I know everyone is triggered by this person. Trying to play the. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Share screen. I know everyone's triggered. Whatever. Sorry, trigger warning, everybody.
Yeah, I guess, Liam, I guess some of those kids, they don't know the age. Like, they could be 17 and not.
No, I'm saying
18.
trigger warning because Tony's face, everybody like goes into this rampage, but I don't care about that.
No, I'm responding to Liam thing. How
Okay.
people are talking about.
So this is
Sad
where she
girl
talks
and all the
about
kids.
abduction.
We're just going to keep following this, and it's very possible that maybe
What is she
somebody
drinking? A Monster? Why? Because you've been up a long time?
did abduct her, that maybe somebody was watching her. I mean, it's just a sad possibility, but my goodness.
I'm sorry if that
Our
you get
hearts,
upset.
I don't know. Is anything else you'd like to say before we let you go? I know you're busy. I don't want to keep you tied up with us, but I greatly appreciate all your time. Sammy, you're an amazing girl. I know you got a great future ahead of you. Stay strong.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
And what's your final words? If Sammy's, if Sammy's out there watching this right now, just perhaps she's out there watching. If there's anything you could say to Sammy right now, what would you say to her?
It's Kiely, just by the way, but if Kylie's out there watching
I'm
this,
sorry,
say
Kiely.
it's
I
Kiely?
apologize.
Don't worry.
I just my mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. It's just this is very emotional.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sorry, Kiely.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Okay.
If Kylie, her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff, and just about the party in general, and then
This is the thing. Also, I'm trying to like. You remember? I don't think that Kylie's the one that texted the mom that she was gonna be home. I think it was somebody else. I think it was whoever was in the car with Sammy, Kiely, and everybody else. Because this is where she messes up in the interview. She says, and then right after that is when they leave to the party, and then she gets another ride. Something already happened to Kiely in this moment, and they're like, "Oh shit, what do we do?" We'll charge the phone and text her mom that she'll be home later. Something had already happened to Kiely. It was probably an accident. Sammy didn't do anything to her or anybody else, but maybe they thought Sammy was like, I'm sorry, maybe they thought Kiely was already like dead or something. You know what I mean? Like, because they were all high. Oh, she's not moving. She's not breathing. Oh shit, we fucked up. You know? And we'll charge the phone, and then they panicked. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Look,
I don't understand why they texted that
because
she's going straight home. That straight home.
They were just buying themselves time. You've never done that? You've never said, "Oh,
but then that makes no sense with her story. If she had asked her for a ride and then turned around and found another ride, and Kylie's calling her to, "Hey, did you get a ride?" Why would she have texted her mom, I'm going straight home," if she's not going straight home?
Because these kids were high and drunk. They weren't logically thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I'll be going straight home. Like, that's just a weird lie.
People say it's attacking kids when speaking with Sammy. Yes. Cassie, yes. Why would you say abduction? Yes. Look, but listen to what she says. This is why I think that here.
sometimes, and then we went to her car to charge her phone, and we were talking about.
We went to her car to charge her phone, not. We went to her car so she could charge her phone.
We would go back to her car to get some alcohol sometimes, and then we went to her car to charge her phone, and we were talking about just random stuff, and then it's kind of hard to remember. And so, or no, we were talking.
You see that?
Right. Just now she decided to mention what they were talking about and not in any other interview.
Right. But
Just
again,
now she
look,
recollected it.
Sometimes, and then
she's a well-articulated young woman. She's a smart young lady.
we went to her car to charge her phone, and we were talking about just random stuff, and then it's kind of hard to remember. And so, or no, we were talking about her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff, and just about the party in general. And then we had a few other friends in the car, and then we all decided to go back to the party, and we were around in there for a bit. I had asked her for a ride home when we were in the car because my ride was leaving and I wanted to stay at the party longer. And so then we ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride.
That whole part, that's all a lie. All of that's a lie.
Right. I don't think, like, she mentions that she was supposed to get to the party with Kiely. She was supposed to be, Kiely was supposed to be her ride. That's weird.
When she talks about we went to the car to charge the phone, I think Kiely was already passed out. I think Kiely was passed out. Kiely was probably in the back seat, laying down. You know, I've had
Like,
this
we went to the
theory.
car to get more booze.
Yeah, but
and then we shut the trunk.
Look,
tied her up and like messed around with the car.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been to some parties when I was younger, where like I kind of tap out early. I'm like, I'm gonna go lay down on my own bed, and then the party's still going on around. Like, she had her car. I feel like maybe she got a little drunk, a little too drunk. She went into her car to lay down, probably. Because remember she said, or I thought she would have stayed there the night if she couldn't drive. Kiely would have been that person because she lives in the area. She literally, her parents own a lodge. She's not afraid to spend the night in the woods because literally she lives in the woods every.
But why not text her mom that?
Well, see, that's the thing.
That would have been the smarter text to
Hold
do
on.
if they had faked it.
But hold on, let me finish my thought because I'm literally thinking about this. Is the first time I'm thinking about this, and it's with you. So, but what if this was it? What if she got so messed up she went to her back seat to lay down? But people were still going in and out of her car to get alcohol. It was still a hub. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I just got a weird feeling that maybe she blacked out.
Yes. And maybe Sammy didn't want to leave right away. So she's like, I mean, I don't really see it past someone to say, let's just charge the phone, because Kiely was really good about communicating with her mom. Let's just text the phone. Because maybe before Kiely passed out, she was like, I need to text my mom.
No password.
There's
no password on the phone.
Face ID is your password, dude.
Yeah, but her eyes would have been shut. You would have had to like hold her eyes open.
Dude, you can open your freaking iPhone with sunglasses on nowadays.
Yeah, sunglasses, not with the freaking.
Hey, it happened. I'm just telling you. And Kiely was, follow me here, Erms. Like, be on my side for a second. Think about it. She went to her car to lay down because she was feeling out of it. And then Sammy didn't want to leave. So, but Erms, you're not letting me. You're not gonna let me. If you're not gonna let me, I'm gonna shut up. Okay. I'll let you take over, Erms. I'm gonna let you take over. It's because I'm super slow right now, dude. But Sammy didn't want to leave, right? So Sammy, she basically, like she did in this investigation, she took over Kiely's car. People in and out of the car. Oh, here, this is where we're gonna have the booze, blah 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 blah. Kiely was in the back at some point, passed out. Sammy left. But something happened. People assumed that Kiely was gone. Like, I literally was going somewhere with this, and I got too distracted because I'm being now an asshole to you. I'm sorry, Erms.
So
don't hate
Sammy
me.
drove away with her car and her in the back.
No. I don't think Sammy drove away with the car. I think Sammy used Kylie's car as her hub for people to go in and out. Like she used Kylie's car as a place for her to hang out with people. So even though Kiely was like out of it at some point, Kiely was probably like in the back seat or in the trunk, and Sammy was still sober enough to like have people go in and out of the car because Kylie's car was like
how
a
does
place.
the car get in the water?
Well, see, that's where I'm trying to figure out. Maybe the car got in the water because Sammy was allowing people to go in and out of this car after Sammy abandoned the car to go home with somebody else. Because of the traffic going in and out of Kylie's car, somebody else took that as an opportunity. Like to either do stuff in the car, try to like take the car or whatever, and they realized, oh shit, there's someone in the back seat. Let's hide it. Probably someone that was not from the town. I don't think someone from the town would put a car in the lake where everybody goes and hangs out, especially that nearby. I mean, this is just a theory. I know I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm kind of going all over the place. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Just listen to this part of the interview and tell me what you guys think. Again, I'll play it one last time. But Sammy's the one that say it was an abduction. She was the one that says it. Liam is like making fun of me low key, but I like it. I'm okay with that because I'm not over here trying to solve a case.
Her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff, and just about the party in general. And then we had a few other friends in the car.
She says we went into the car to charge her phone and text her mom. At this point, Kiely was supposed to be super smashed, right?
She was always super smashed.
So it's like, hey, let me like text my mom real quick. Let me charge my phone. Okay.
And then we all decided to go back to the party, and we were around in there for a bit. I had asked her for a ride home when we were in the car because my ride was leaving.
So when they were in the car and she was super smashed, Sammy was like, hey, can I get a ride? And Kiely was like, yeah, man. And then it was okay. Sammy was like, okay to ask her for a ride then.
Totally, dude. That was funny.
But not 20 minutes later. Like, I don't understand this, but that's why it's all bullshit. This is where the truth is in these lies.
And I wanted to stay at the party longer. And so then we ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car.
You see how she repeats herself?
I had asked her for a ride home when we were in the car because my ride was leaving and I wanted to stay at the party longer. And so then we ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car so that we could
so that you could what? Who's we? You went into the party to find another ride so that we could who's we? You split up with Kiely, right? She split up with her, right? They split up, Erms?
I don't think they were ever together, man.
No, but no.
Just lying through her teeth.
No. Stay with me. In her account, in this bullshit story, she says they were together and they split up. But she says look, and that's why I have the transcript playing right here. Listen to it.
We were in the car because my ride was leaving and I wanted to stay at the party longer. And so then we ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car so that we could
we were in the car because my ride was leaving and I wanted to stay at the party longer. So we ended up splitting, meaning her and Kiely. We ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car so that we could what the fuck is she talking about? Who's we?
I don't know, man.
Sorry, my mind is in a moment.
No, that's
Yeah, your mind isn't anywhere because it's all bullshit. Erms, I know you
Yeah,
see it.
I can't imagine making a story up on the spot. That's hard.
What do you mean making a story up? You see how it doesn't make
I
sense?
feel like she's making it on the spot, but like
She
also
is
trying to keep with the storyline that she's been giving everybody else.
Or that the plan that we were gonna stick to. I ended
Right,
up
that's the story. Like she has
ended
to
up
keep up
splitting
with
up
it, but she
in the
keeps
party
messing it up.
because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car so that we could so
I
that
think
we
she's thinking about it. I wonder if maybe
we
she's trying to
who?
recollect.
Nah.
She's trying to remember what she told the police.
No, she's trying to remember what she told
Fuck,
these
what did I
people.
tell those idiots? Assuming they actually interviewed them, because I don't have any
Her
faith.
texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff, and just about the party in general. And then we had a few other friends in the car, and then we all decided to go back to the party. And we were around in there for a bit. I had asked her for a ride home when we were in the car because my ride was leaving, and I wanted to stay at the party longer. And so then we ended.
You know how she says, and I wanted to stay at the party longer. That's narrative to support the story that she wants to bullshit out, by the way. Do you see how
Look at what Turquoise says. That kind
Turquoise
of
is
makes sense.
smart? Okay, I need to use the restroom. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna play it just from the beginning because I need to pee. But listen to these. I'll be right back.
Her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff, and just about the party in general. And then we had a few other friends in the car, and then we all decided to go back to the party. And we were around in there for a bit. I had asked her for a ride home when we were in the car because my ride was leaving, and I wanted to stay at the party longer. And so then we ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car, so that we could sorry, my mind is in a moment.
no, that's okay. That's okay. I want to take a couple of questions here real quickly. Noah in the chat wants to ask you who was fighting at the party. The girl and guy. Look into them. Was there a fight at the party?
Yeah, so there were some friendly fights that were going on. There was like we had boxing gloves. People were like trying to instigate. It wasn't anybody who had really any drama or they weren't enemies or anything. It was more just friendly fights to keep entertainment going. This happens at a lot of our parties. We just do it to have fun. If somebody gets hurt, like we have people on them, but
so it wasn't like a fight out of anger. It was just kind of a just a fun competition type of fighting.
Yeah, just see who wins and who goes home with the title, which I will randomly admit people do end up getting in fights over who won, but not this time.
Daniel Taylor, and Nola, thank you for that comment. Daniel Taylor's in the house. Daniel Taylor wants to ask you, did Kiely have her boyfriend or an ex-boyfriend with her at the party?
No, there was no ex-boyfriend there. Her ex-boyfriend lived in Napa. He was in Napa at the time, and I think he lives in Napa. And he actually drove up the next day, the second he heard that she was missing. He's very close with her family and her. There was no
I'm going
anything,
to
and she does not currently have a boyfriend
because
she's rocking the single.
Hold on. I'm going to pause this
Notice how her
because
voice went up?
Yes, but see, look, I'm going to pause this because, and you guys can go up to the old lives. I'm not going to do receipts because I don't have time for that shit. But you guys can go if you want to. Because when we first listened to this, maybe Erms, I think you were in this live, Daniel was like, sounds like Fight Club. And I was like, what? He's like, the first rule of Fight Club is that you don't talk about it. And I was like, what? And now people are talking about Fight Club. It being a fucking Fight Club situation.
Well, that's the thing, like, from what I've seen, they've always been talking about it from years previous. You see all these posts.
No, yeah, but like when it comes to this case, we're like friendly fights, and Daniel was like, it sounds like Fight Club. And then like fucking people laughed, and I remember people that were like, that's ridiculous. Okay, now it seems more real, right? What's the first rule of Fight Club? No one talks about it. Gee, I wonder why we don't have photos and videos and testimonies from people at this party.
No, they're not meant to be shared with us. I think law enforcement has them.
Well, they shared one photo, right?
What, the truck stop thing?
No,
that's not even a photo.
No, but they shared some. Well, why isn't
what photo?
That one where everyone's standing by trees.
That was the media, man. I think that was Fox News is putting it
Okay,
out
I'm
there.
just saying.
They got it from somebody.
I'm giving you all. I'm trying to go back to what we used to talk about. We've gone through all these possibilities. Mischief Me says, sorry, Ara, I have told you before how I feel, Sammy. Why are you sorry, first of all? I don't understand. Sammy and a couple of friends drugged Kylie and she OD'd and they panicked. I've never, I mean, to believe that someone maliciously drugged this child, I can't say, but we all know that accidents happen. Someone panicked and they made a wrong decision, especially when everyone's high, right? I do believe people panicked. If it was a mean girl thing going on with this, so you think it happened to her? I mean, at this point, whose is the truth? Whose opinion is the truth? Nobody's. But if you're gonna base your opinions off of random people that send Snapchats to YouTubers that say, "Hey, I was at this party," and keep me anonymous, if you guys believe what you want to believe at this point.
I mean, I do like the information that's being given out. It just makes
I
you
like
think
it
of
too
things.
because it feeds my what is it, my curiosity. Like I want it to be true, just like with Chris Watts. I want something to fit my narrative. That's why I've kind of stayed away from all this because at the end of the day, I'm learning that
You know what I came across?
This is not done yet, dude.
I came across the prison interview with the FBI with Chris Watts. It was interesting. He's still weird when it's just a voice. It was just voice you hear.
Oh, the John Doe one?
He's with the detective.
Yeah, but the John Doe one.
The FBI. I don't know about John Doe.
Well, he clears up the audio where he takes the fan away so you can hear everything he's saying.
I don't know what you mean by John Doe. I heard the beginning of it where he's talking about like the influencer that claims he's best friends or he's been talking to him or something. Like it's that he was gay. I'm like, what? There was somebody on YouTube saying he was like seeing Chris. I'm talking about Chris Watts.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was a weird FBI interview. The prison ones. I was looking up Chris Watts interviews and I ran into like part 1, 2, and 3 of like the prison and the FBI after he's already been arrested. And
talking about
like,
the Wisconsin interview.
It's in prison. He's in prison and it's just audio. You never get to see him.
Yeah, it's
and
Wisconsin.
The cops immediately the FBI agent's like, I'm just here to,
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to tell me anything.
We call that one the Wisconsin interview.
Okay, I wouldn't know. Is that where he is?
Yes, he was sent to a nicer play prison. Oh, and Miss Turquoise says, I always went out to get a buzz and feel good, not get a black eye. What is wrong with these kids? Well, I mean, I don't know, Turquoise. You're not like them, which is a good thing. I'm not going by what I have seen here. Thank you. And I didn't mean to imply that. I apologize. A gut feeling with all the drug problems they have in just the area alone, and from what has come straight from the kids' mouth. Yeah.
Turquoise. I heard there was money involved. Like there was money. If you win, you actually get that money. Like a set price. So I mean, I could see how that could maybe get a kid's attention. All I have to do is find a friend and we have to fight. I could potentially make $100 and $200 easily. Shit. Right? I mean, I don't know if it's about being fun. I mean, money. I'm telling you. The things people do. Oh, there was something I was gonna bring up about the Kylie thing. I guess it doesn't matter. I've heard so many random things. It's like hurting my brain. Freaking SF Investigates was the other day. He was trying to clear up the whole, like the roadside assistant. How he said possibly Friday, possibly Saturday. He doesn't remember. And he was like, well, we know it wasn't Friday because the grandpa says he was with Kiely up until 12:30 that morning of the party. I'm like, what? I've never heard of that. What is that? I don't even know what to make of it. So now Kiely was with the grandpa? Was Kate Chrono there too, making creme brulee? What the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm so lost. Apparently she was with grandpa at the lodge till 12:30 the day of the party. So that's how they know it wasn't Friday. That the tow truck saw Kiely. That's like fucking weird. Sorry, I'm cursing. I'm just.
So what you think may have happened to her? Do you care to share that?
Growing up, my parents would work multiple jobs just to get by, and the only health care my mom
concern is that somebody, and I've said this in other interviews, somebody knew she was drunk, offered to give her a ride home, and they didn't give her a ride home. And they interviews, somebody knew she was drunk, offered to give her a ride home, and they didn't give her a ride home. And they could be across the world at this point with how long she's been gone. And I'm worried that I have a feeling, and obviously, I don't know. I have a feeling that she is still alive and she's still out there and she's still fighting, but that there's somebody else involved, and that's not confirmed.
Sorry, I just realized I was muted.
We were wondering why you kept pausing it.
No, it's because she says that, okay, that's why I think that people were in and out of her car. Kylie was probably passed out in the car, but Sammy was in and out of the car with her friends, drinking, charging phones, whatever. And then when Sammy, it was time for her to go home, she asked Kylie, hey, Kylie, you're supposed to take me home. But Kylie was already like super drunk, or maybe she was passed out and didn't respond to Sammy saying, hey, let's go home. So then Sammy panicked and abandoned her. But because Sammy was using Kylie's car as a hub for people to go in and out, other people knew that Kylie was drunk and passed out and maybe took advantage of her. And that's what Sammy feels kind of guilty about. I'm gonna read the comments, but I know I said that a little fast, but no hard feelings on my end. I know that. Don't sound fun to me. Drugs were everywhere. I always thought going out on the weekend and getting a black eye was normal. Hot Liam, you're funny. Turquoise. These kids mostly come from money. Don't think they need the cash. But see, I don't know if they all come from money because they come from all out of town. Actually, Kylie's family had a lodge, so maybe some people from the party were staying at the lodge too. I mean, these lodges in that area were all about no electricity off the grid, so this is probably parties that happened a lot, where kids from these lodges would gather because their parents took them to these lodges to stay off the grid, but they were like "F that," and so they would go to the woods and gather and party together, you know.
What's weird is you claim that they come from money, but yes, some of those places there look like they would be worth a lot of money. But what I've seen with these kids, like they don't act or it doesn't appear to me that they have a lot of money.
I don't think that having money or what matters that much.
I don't see it. I don't see it though. I'm like,
but even if it did or not,
the Lambo, I don't see the kid. You know, who's the popular kid. I don't see it.
Well, see, some people are also kind of
And I'm from Vegas, and I used to see it. Like,
but see, then again, California is expensive, period, especially in you're living in rural areas.
Right.
So, you know, they're probably frugal, but they have money. I mean, you've seen
Yeah,
that
you gotta
too.
remember the lodge. Let's talk about the lodge. Sure, the grandpa bought a lot. He built his own freaking lodge, and now it's worth. He's trying to sell it for over $1 million.
$1 million.
That's not how it started. I bet you he bought that property for like $200K.
Yeah, but the grandpa,
Years
like
ago.
decades ago.
Yeah, that was worth. Yeah, that shit's worth a lot.
That's
that
what I'm
doesn't mean
saying.
they're rich.
The
Come
town,
on, like use your.
Well, I think it is. I think that means that they have value. So when you own property, so I think look at it that way. The town I live in has 600 people in it. It is 105. Yeah, sorry. Like small towns ain't so bad. Continue more. She spun the narrative from the start abduction. And hi, Jody. I don't know if I said hello. I thought I moved back to get away from the madness, and it's now here. I'm sorry, crazy. And I put the link there in case anyone else wants to come chat. How do I explain the phone call? I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't because okay, let's all hold on. Hold on. I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to share a photo with you. If you can please be patient with me. Let's just pause. Cuz I have this. just don't distract me cuz I will lose it. Is it weird that I'm this honest or is it bad? Okay. Cuz I made a video about it just cuz I wanted to show you. It was what was the question, Erms? Remind me.
Question about
because it's late and I'm
talking
tired.
about money. I have no idea.
Oh, the phone call at 12:36. Okay. That's what I was trying to share. Okay.
We don't explain it. It's
Thank
nonsense.
you.
Like, did she ever show proof of that?
See, this is the thing. This is the timeline.
So
look, I'm not gonna show this my video. Actually, whatever. The purpose of this video.
You guys didn't have, or why was that missed in the initial?
Just watch it. I don't care. The purpose of this video is just to provide information. Oh, right here.
Of cheering goodbye and for her to
100 volunteers on how the search and rescue is going, and it is really
August the 9th.
Expansive.
Guys, I tried my best with timeline stuff. Y'all need to watch these things.
Using everything from ground crews, canines, boats, even aircraft. But with all of those resources, they are still lacking any solid leads that have led to the team.
We're working with local, state, and federal agencies.
New information tonight about their search efforts, which now spans 16 different agencies, more than 100 volunteers, and the FBI.
Approximately 50 other agents up here helping run down some of those priority informations and leads that have come through.
With all of these resources, we now know more about the last time the teen's phone pinged.
what time did you last see her?
The last time I saw Kylie was around 12:25 in the morning of the party. I was leaving and I gave her a hug, telling her I loved her and goodbye and for her to get home safe or be safe.
The last known ping was 12:33 a.m. on August the 6th, 2022. Here, the sheriff's office says that the only timeline they have is 6:08 p.m. from the Truckee store and her phone pinging at 12:33 on 8/6. There you go. I found this on freaking Facebook, dude.
All right, so everything else is hearsay.
Well, I'm assuming so because Placer County Sheriff's Office with the check mark says the only timeline we have is Kylie's screenshot from a Truckee store at 6:08 p.m., which is that photo that we see, and on 8/5. Yeah, and her phone going off the grid at 12:33.
Yeah.
Hey, Nancy. Sorry.
That's very interesting.
You see that said that, right?
Yeah.
It's there.
And I see why they would say that's the only thing they have. They don't have any other proof.
Right.
So they don't have a screenshot or the call that, like maybe they don't have the phone records.
Well,
phone records.
Yeah.
Dang. I swear, it's like these cops don't want to do their job. It just drives me nuts.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, but I was sleuthing. I sleuth for you guys. That's why My videos
good
don't
stuff.
have like amazing special effects, but I'm trying to give you guys the timeline as best as I can so you can think about it. You got to think about it though. I don't have special effects to keep your attention, but just the information is there. You just have to want to listen to it. What do you think about this, Erms?
It just goes to show that Sammy's just implanting fake information anyway.
Yes.
Nothing anybody says matters because they don't have proof of it.
Exactly, dude. Thank you.
Like the
Look,
whole mom waking up at 8 in the morning. There's no fucking proof.
well, yes, or
Prove
that
it.
I texted her. All
Prove
that
to me she
says
wasn't awake at 3 a.m. at
the
the
only
fucking
timeline
party.
we have. That's what they say. Right? So
Yeah, because there's no freaking camera.
See her.
So yeah, so look, I'm gonna rewind it one more time.
Which now spans 16 different agencies, more than 100 volunteers.
Because
I don't want
right here, he says this.
to be the guy that just. So we're gonna go. It's right off this point. How if they scanned it? How would they miss that? So I'm assuming it's nothing because they did have dive teams, but I don't.
See, AWP was super respectful. How would they miss that? It's probably nothing because they've been here. Even they're like, there's no way this was missed.
I want to be the guy that just says, "Oh, it's nothing," because it doesn't look like a car.
You said the car was found in the area where you've been searching since the beginning.
The car was found in the area that you've been searching since the beginning. I think these people did search in that area. I believe
Not
it.
them. Crazy Purple. Wasn't it you that said who it was? Who's the pictures with the search team that actually has the Bowie on top?
That's AWP.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't AWP. There's another group that found the body, or I'm sorry, the car first.
I don't know.
There's a Bowie there, and there's pictures of them.
You're talking about Real Justice's video? I haven't seen anything like that.
I have no idea. I've seen it on Brittany.
No.
Brittany J.
No. I'm going to say no because I have not. If you want to put it in the private chat and show me, but there is no other proof that it was found before they found it. And it's okay if people in the
pictures
chat
of a Bowie, exactly where her car ends up being found later.
Send it to me because I want to see it.
Okay.
Because I did see Real Justice's video and it looks like there is something there, but I don't know if it's in the same place in the lake. I mean, I'm not gonna offend anybody that spends time on this. I respect. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I respect them, but I'm saying for me right now,
I'm just
for
trying to
me,
remember what the dive team's name was.
it was probably that that Facebook page, that Alameda County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, there you go, Alameda. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I've already been through that.
You're right.
Hold on.
That's who they were. Yeah, that was the team.
Somebody, hold on. Somebody's trying to come up, but I don't know who they are.
Show your face. Or whatever.
Oh, it's Crazy Purple. Okay.
Green girl?
Yeah, my position changed. If your position doesn't change, then you're not critically thinking here, in my opinion.
It's changed so many times, man.
It's like playing a game of chess every time. Are you going to play the same moves every single time? No. This is about critical thinking, and do critical thinking from news. Go to the news. I have every single video that has been put out. I've saved it. I have it. And I am putting the timeline on it. I don't care. I don't care if someone came in and said, oh, on my Snapchat, someone DM me and told me that. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Because this timeline will tell you everything about the officers. I don't trust freaking anonymous ass people that don't want to come. No, it's bullshit to me. Sorry. It's bullshit. Even if it's credible, it's still bullshit to me. A long time ago, I wanted to be a lawyer, a cop. I wanted to be a National Guard. I had a reason why they didn't allow me in. I'm not going to share it here because internet people are mean. Doesn't matter. But go with the facts that you have, people. Okay? Just do that. Or at least that's what my channel is going to be. That's it.
Goodwin's is talking about real estate, but in the country.
Hey,
you
Crazy
should look
Purple.
up Manhattan.
I'm not going to do that right now.
Look up Manhattan real estate. Goes way
People
above
should,
those
though.
numbers.
But look, so listen. Hey, Crazy, I know you're here, but... So they said that it's been searched where you guys have searched. I try to compile things where they make sense next to each other.
said the car was found in the area where you've been searching since the beginning.
His reaction here tells me everything. At least he feels bad and is kind of embarrassed, but mostly feels bad.
What did the AWP have that maybe you guys didn't have, or why was that missed in the initial search?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. That's one that everybody's going to have, right? Is how did we not find it when we were searching? The lake was extensively searched with side sonar, with an ROV. We had divers, we had swimmers. I think that's part of what we're going to have to go back to do and debrief.
So we're going to go right off this point. If they scanned it, how would they miss that? So I'm assuming it's nothing because they did have dive teams, but I don't want to be the guy that just says, oh, it's nothing because it doesn't look like a car.
We just received an update from detectives on this, on how the search and rescue is going, and it is really expansive. They're using everything from ground crews, canines, boats, even aircraft. But with all of those resources, they are still lacking any solid leads that have led to the team.
We're working with local, state, and federal agencies.
New information tonight about their search efforts, which now spans 16 different agencies, more than 100 volunteers, and the FBI.
Approximately 50 other agents up here helping run down.
More about the last time the teen's phone pinged.
What time did you last see her?
The last time I saw Kiely was around 12:25 in the morning of the party. I was leaving and I gave her a hug, telling her I loved her and goodbye, and for her to get home safe or be safe.
The last known ping was 12:33 a.m. on August the 6th, 2022. Here, the sheriff's office says that the only timeline they have is 6:08 p.m. from the Truckee store and her phone pinging at 12:33 on 8/6.
Yes, I was the last person to contact her after the party, and I was with her basically throughout the entire party.
And remember, she says that when Kiely called me to ask if I had a ride home, I still heard people in the background because she was still at the party. But here she says I was the last person to contact Kiely after the party. Listen to what she says.
Just going around the party, we were drinking the same drinks, being teenagers, throwing glow sticks into the party, and it started to grow really big. I would say around 10 to 10:30.
At 10:30, she responded to what I was saying and just said, "Oh, I'm sorry that you're going through that," and that was the last time I heard from her.
It just blew up. Like, it started to get to the point where I was getting overwhelmed, and I'm a very social person. I've been to a lot of these parties. I've never been overwhelmed. I've actually been underwhelmed, but at this party, it was very large. Like, it was bigger than any party we've had in Truckee all year and for a lot of years past.
So she says, I've been to a lot of these parties. You heard that, right? I've been to a lot of these parties. I've never been overwhelmed except for this one. There was something about this party that was so different. I think that's bullshit. I think she's saying that to make it seem like something happened to her.
And she just earlier in the interview with the guy we will not name, she said that this was, we had the boxing gloves and everything, and sometimes we'll fight who the winner is, but not this time. But now she's overwhelmed at 10:30, and I want to stay longer.
Well, and at 10:30 is when Kiely messaged Jagger or replied to him and said, "I'm sorry going through that." So this is my point. At the height of the party is when Kiely decides to message Jagger back. And this was the first party that Kiely had been to like that. Look, listen. At the height
to a lot of these parties to grow,
she says.
Just going around the party, we were drinking the same drinks, being teenagers, throwing glow sticks into the party, and it started to grow really big. I would say around 10 to 10:30.
At 10:30, she responded to what I was saying and just said, "Oh, I'm sorry that you're going through that," and that was the last time I heard from her.
It just blew up. Like, it started to get to the point where I was getting overwhelmed, and I'm a very social person. I've been to a lot of these parties. I've never been overwhelmed. I've actually been underwhelmed, but at this party, it was very large. Like, it was bigger than any party we've had in Truckee all year and for a lot of years past.
So at the height of the party, when Sammy was feeling the most overwhelmed she's felt in any party, especially in years past, and she was with Kiely, is when Kiely decided to take a moment to talk to Jagger.
It was really overwhelming and weird to see, but I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, oh, kids are around here. They have vacation homes up here. They're just coming to party because why not? So then Kiely and I were going around taking shots and just drinking. We were trading drinks with each other. We were sharing drinks with each other.
Notice how she pauses. I feel like she's saying some truths, but in the lies. I don't know why, but this is the feeling I get.
We would go back to her car to get some alcohol sometimes, and then we went to her car to charge her phone, and we were talking about
This is the part I don't understand. They went back to the car to charge the phone. I really want to know what time this was. The phone was dead. Is that when the phone last pinged? Did the phone ever get charged?
Supposedly it was like 11:30 when she
random
texted
stuff.
her mom. She texted her
And
mom at
then
11:30 with the phone, right? So I guess that was the last time they were at the car with the phone, whoever it was, whoever was texting.
These are good questions, right? Keep listening.
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's kind of hard to remember. And so, or no, we were talking about her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff and just about the party in general. And then
Sammy's account of the end of this party doesn't make sense. Did she
Wait, they
talk
were
to Kiely
talking
after the
about
party?
they were talking about her texting her mom.
Yep.
Like that had already happened, so that could have been 12,
Right.
12:15,
Right.
12:30.
Right. But they were charging the phone.
No, the text said I'll be leaving in 45 minutes, and that would make her leave at 12:15. So that if
But
you
she
minus
said
45 minutes, it'd be 11:30.
Well, no,
She
it's
said
because
we went to the car to charge his phone, but we were talking about her texting her mom.
Yeah.
Like her going to text her mom, or her had already texted her mom. What did you tell her?
Exactly.
Oh,
Now
I
you're
never even thought of
getting it.
that.
Now you're getting it. Okay, now you're getting it. You see?
Like, hey, what did you text your mom? We're gonna go buy more drinks.
You see, this is what you guys need to really think about. Not all this other bullshit.
Right. What did you tell your mom? Did she give you an extra 30 minutes?
Guys, the truth is right
Yet
here.
everybody's leaving.
The truth is right here. It's right here. Look, listen to it again. Party was, and they went back to the car to charge the phone. I really want to know what time this was. The phone was dead. Is that when the phone last pinged? Did the phone ever get charged?
just random stuff. And then it's kind of hard to remember. And so, or no, we were talking about her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff and just about the party in general. And then
Sammy's account of the end of this party doesn't make sense. Did she talk to Kiely after the party was over? Did Kiely call her? Did she call Kiely? Her story changes. I'm not sure which to believe, but I do strongly believe that the car was put in there after investigators searched the reservoir.
Right now, the last information we have from cellular data is the 6th at 33 minutes after midnight.
After working on this video, I'm now considering if the phone was dead, but then charged to text Kiely's mom that message she was going home so mom wouldn't worry.
I still can't get the whole warrant thing.
But you get what I'm saying about the questions. Going back to charge.
Yeah, but her mom said that 11:30 she messaged. That's so crazy. I've lost sleep over this. It's just, ugh.
Yeah. I mean, I
Man.
believe the text did go to her mom that says that she's going straight home or whatever. I love you, bye, whatever.
Ask me what I think. Because I don't tell you what I think. I try to put things out there for you.
Well, tell us what you think. That's why we're here on your channel, to listen to you.
I don't think that's why you guys are here. I think you guys are here because you just want, I think it's a free space to to talk about stuff. But I think that Kiely, she drank maybe too much too fast. She decided to lay down in the back of her car. And I think that Sammy was in and out of her car with her friends, Kylie's car. A lot of high people, a lot of irresponsible 18-year-olds. I think that Kiely feels responsible over what happened. Sorry, Sammy feels responsible over what happened to Kiely. Oh God.
I think so. Daniel.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you were going over that part before as her car being a hub and all that, and
Yes.
I agreed with you totally, but I was trying to lay down with the lights off. Now I'm setting up, so
No,
I agree with you on that. The car being used as a hub.
Daniel's talking and he's distracting me now.
Like just real innocently, just ask
I
her
can't.
if she wanted to do another interview.
I
Just
can't.
see what happens.
Dude, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Wait, what?
Hold on. I can't.
She's doing good. She's doing her thing.
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
trying to get her to do a Sammy interview?
No, I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Hey, Turquoise, there's no proof that anything Sammy says actually happened, so I don't believe that Sammy was ever supposed to be picked up by Kiely, or that Sammy was supposed to be, or Kiely was her ride, or any of that nonsense.
No. Okay, sorry. I got a little upset. I got upset with somebody else, not in the chat, anybody. But okay, I got distracted. It's because I have ADHD maybe. I think that Kiely wanted to lay down in the back of her car. She was really drunk. Sammy was in and out of Kylie's car with a bunch of friends, and then her phone died. They went, and then so Kiely went into her car to obviously charge her phone. Probably laid down in the back seat. But you know when you're really messed up, drunk and high, you're almost basically comatose at that point.
You're blacking out.
Yeah.
I think, and then sometimes when you take something else like a pill, I'm not gonna say which one, but
Well, I'm not
you
gonna
actually
assume that.
straight up black out.
I'm not gonna do that to her. All we know is that she was drinking, or there was alcohol, and then there was weed, right? I'm not gonna put out
And
there that
shrooms and
yeah,
other
but I'm not
stuff.
gonna do that. I don't feel comfortable doing that because she was 16, and I don't feel comfortable accusing more than I know. You know what I'm saying? So that she was probably laying down in the back of her car. Sammy ditched her, but Sammy was super drunk. Probably left. She's like, "Oh, Kiely can't give me a ride anymore." Whatever, blah blah blah. Something happened in that car. They wanted to make it seem like an accident. I think I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that Kiely was probably taken advantage of in her state, but I mean, I don't put it past these weird ass older people and out of state kids for this kind of party.
So why do you think that though? Like I can't even envision
because there was something, and Cecile's in the house. Love you, Cecile.
Do you think it was a kid or an adult?
I think it was an adult. I think it was
I
an
think it was
adult.
from somebody not in that area,
Yes.
or they would have hid the car better.
Yes, because there was something that somebody said that someone from the area wouldn't put the car there because they know that's a popular area.
And also, they know that it drains like every year. Like,
yeah,
that's
it was somebody.
That's what I wouldn't know that if I was up there. I wouldn't know that. So this is deep water now. I wouldn't know in 6 months it'd be dry.
It was somebody out of town. It was somebody out of town that did something really messed up to a young girl, and the only fault that the friends have is leaving her there. I don't think that her friends intentionally. I've gone through so many scenarios, but I don't think her friends on purpose did anything bad to her. I think the only bad thing they did was kind of abandon her because she was such a responsible person, 16-year-old, but graduated early, you know, but she was still just a kid. She was just, it's sad. It really is sad because Kiely was she had an old soul. Kiely has an old soul. She was taken seriously. She graduated early. She was trusted maybe more than she should have been.
She was trying to get the heck out of there.
I agree with that. I've said that from the beginning. She wanted to be a theory grad because she wanted more from her life than to be at that lodge. But she went to this party. Things got out of hand. Some mistakes were done. And her car ended up in the lake by people that were not from that town.
I'm just
I wonder if AWP was just as wanting to get out of there just as quick as Kiely was after they found her car.
No, they were told to.
Can I show you guys another video?
Yeah, go for it. I'm up all night now. Whoop!
Search is on for a missing 16-year-old amid fears she's been abducted. Kiely Rodni was at a party at a campground near Lake Tahoe last Friday night, along with as many as 300 other young people. Kiely texted her mom around 11:30 p.m. to say she'd be leaving the party soon.
There it is.
She never made it home. Her car is also missing, along with her cell phone and credit cards, which have not been used.
This will be the search group over here.
Sammy Smith was at the party with Kiely and is one of the search coordinators.
Look, let's
caught that. He said credit cards.
Let's all use common sense. Who was the last person to see her? Sammy. Who was the person to be with her at the party the whole time? Sammy. Who was drinking with her? Sammy. Who was planning to leave with her? Sammy. Who is the person leading the search party? Sammy. Come on. All points, all arrows lead to who, everybody? No, type it in the chat, everybody. All you people in the background that are listening but not typing, who is it leading to? I'll let you finish. Go ahead,
I have
Erms.
a question. He just said in her credit cards. How old do you have to be to have credit?
Old enough.
18. No. How
No,
old is she?
no. I started
You
building
she
my
had
daughter's
credit at
credit
16?
younger.
Oh, I guess,
Yeah,
when your
I
parents
start,
do
and
that,
my
though.
grandkids have bank accounts, and I have one that just turned 10 2 days
the way he
ago,
says
one that turned 6 yesterday.
Do they have credit
So
cards under their name, though?
they have bank accounts, but my daughter had credit cards by 16.
Erms, you're
We were
assuming that
building her credit by 16.
you're assuming that the credit cards are under her name. Maybe mom gave her they
Right.
were under her
No,
name.
I'm actually just interested because I've never.
Oh yeah, it
caught
was
that.
a
There's
multiple
credit cards that
account.
are
She
missing
didn't have
now.
her. We signed over to her own personal account at 18.
You see, but you guys are getting my point now. Look how much you're getting from just watching news clippings.
Right.
Then
her credit cards are missing, so her wallet is missing. What do you mean, just credit cards?
But
what color's her wallet? Nobody
driver's
ever mentions
license,
that.
laptop.
Right? Is that missing? Duh.
But you see what I'm saying? You see how much you can learn just from rewatching this
Yeah,
shit?
I've never heard that the laptop was missing. Someone said that the mom said that it was missing.
Oh, you want me to show you that too?
Yeah, like I'm just like, what is this?
Oh, let's go, Erms.
I never knew that the laptop was missing.
Now I know that you do not
Yeah,
watch
the laptop.
my videos.
She shared the laptop with her mom, and that was missing.
Now you don't. Now I know you don't watch my videos. Cause look, cause I did this whole freaking dumbass live. Nobody likes me, but okay.
How long was your live? Like I might know. I don't think I would sit there for 3 hours.
Nah, I wouldn't either. To listen to myself, honestly, no. But look, oh no, shit! Don't share that. But this is. I should have made a video about it, but man, some people are like really good at this. But right here, look for other articles in the first place.
That's the sun again. Oh boy.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Kylie's close friend, which we now know is not a close friend, shared footage from Friday night. I'd forgotten that this laptop missing. for a missing person. This isn't about the things you shouldn't have done. This is what Sammy says. That's not what I care about right now, but I'm reading it to you. Like, who cares? We need to find her. Okay. The son also understands that teens were. It's all about the son. It's all about the son. Okay. Sometimes fighting during the evening and having any stuff. No, I don't think that they would have seen her leave the party because nobody really knew her. The teen had an iPad, which is at her family's home, and her laptop is believed to have been in her car, which is still missing. So the police need this computer. It's in the Sun. I'll go and look for other articles, but it's in the freaking news articles.
Hey, look, the Sun said an Amber Alert has been issued as authorities say Kylie's case does not yet meet what?
Can't
This makes
find
no
her
sense.
laptop.
Oh,
They
has
want her
not been issued.
laptop.
Okay.
Well, you know where her laptop was found? Hey, Capricious. Where was her laptop found? In the freaking reservoir. Why are authorities saying that they need her laptop? If her laptop was like, you guys, you could have had her laptop.
Hey, when
You
did
left it in the
that
reservoir.
article, when was that written? Was it after the 21st? Because you see the laptop in the video with AWP. I'm just wondering if this is after she was found. Like the cops dropped it when they flipped the car.
Hold on. It was before they found the car.
Interesting. So that everybody knew about this laptop that I didn't.
I'm
I mean, I
telling
knew about it once I
you.
saw it at the AWP video, but I never knew about it prior.
Fine.
And it's all because of the Sun's article, huh?
Well, it's the Sun, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Sun. It's
I
the
don't know
Sun.
where
A lot
I
of weird
saw it,
info.
but yeah.
I heard there was a
I
video
knew
of the mom talking about it.
Well, it's there. I'm showing it to you. I found it. It's there.
Well, I thought in the beginning, I'm like thinking, well, why won't the mom just go through her? You know, she's linked through the laptop. If her and her mom share the laptop and it's missing and her phone's missing.
The date is September 16th. Yes, but that's not when I saw the article.
No, I meant from the beginning, because like the laptop was missing, and her and her mom share the laptop, and they couldn't find the phone or the laptop. So why can't the mom hack in, or why can't the police hack in to go to the cloud and search the last text and get the real truth and stop having Sammy do all these interviews?
Here we go. So you guys, I like that you fact check me, but okay, this is it. This is the article. I'm gonna put it in the main chat. You guys save it. Go put it in the main chat here. I have so many tabs open. Someone help me. Okay, I have so many tabs open. I'm gonna put it in the private chat. I don't know, and the mods can. Oh, damn it! Hold on. But this is where it is, right here. Look at the date. Look at the date. August the 10th. There you go. There you go. August the 10th. Laptop. The Sun. Again, the Sun knows everything. The Sun
I don't
knows.
see the laptop.
Hold on.
The Sun knows everything.
Oh, okay.
I'm scrolling. Look. I'm scrolling down. Missing laptop. It's right here. There you go. The teen had an iPad, which is in her family home, and her laptop is believed to have been in her car, which is still missing. Both the car and the laptop, right? Police have searched with dirt bikes, helicopters, and on foot and have found no evidence that Kiely went anywhere near her home. Okay. An Amber Alert has not been issued. Cool. So they're looking for the laptop, right?
Like, I don't even think I read the Sun, and I knew the laptop. It had to be on some other news station or something, because
I didn't see it anywhere
we
else.
all thought, oh well, then me and you must have discussed it or something, that the laptop was missing, and I'm like, How
I'm
can
not.
they not just go through the computer since
Look,
it's
Liam.
linked to the
Okay,
mom and
Crazy
the
Purple, I
email?
can answer that. That's because if the laptop is already underwater, there's no Wi-Fi signal, and there's no way for it to be located. It is not connected to the internet. There's no way you could even delete anything. You couldn't even do anything with it.
Look, I'm gonna throw something at you
Okay,
guys.
so if you hacked my phone, you could go to my computer
Did I
or my
tell you?
tablet.
Hold on. Did I tell Liam
Not if
off?
it's underwater
No, I
and there's no
didn't.
Wi-Fi
It's
signal.
in a cloud. I can get a brand new
Not if you
computer
put it
today,
in.
Hold on, hold on. Can you
destroy
guys?
all my devices and log in and get all my messages back, everything. Because I've smashed a few phones. I go to the place, they get me a new phone. I typed in my email, boom, it's all connected either to Google. My daughter's all connected to some iCloud. So it doesn't really matter
Right.
what type of
So now
phone you have.
you're assuming the mom has Kylie's password. Because if there was 2 accounts, if the mom and Kylie shared it, I would have assumed they would have had separate accounts.
I know almost all the passwords to my daughter's apps, and my mom knows them
Hold
all.
on.
Like we share.
I'm gonna. You know when people do this timeout hand signal? I'm doing that right now. I'm pulling that card. Is that cool? I guess I don't have to ask because I'm already doing it, right? I'm like, is it okay if I tell you guys to pause? Like, sorry, I'm a weirdo. Hold on. I'm not okay with someone saying in the chat that I'm telling them off. What? I didn't tell anybody off. I don't think that the Sun is an honest paper. I'm trying to get you guys to see that the Sun is the only one talking about this laptop that the investigators left in the freaking reservoir. And that's the only place I've seen it. And this was August the 10th. Dude, I've been reading about this case for a long time. I'm trying to get you guys to trust me when I say that just look at the facts here. Did I tell anybody off, Liam? I'm sorry. And it's not about when the laptop pinged. I'm just saying we're gonna trust the Sun when they say we've cleared Jagger, but so then you have to trust the Sun when it says we have a missing laptop. So Nevada County talks to the Sun and says we've cleared Jagger. So Nevada County Sheriff's Office and the Sun have like this legitimate relationship. Awesome. So then the Sun is talking about this missing laptop, but then this laptop was found by Check It TV. You see the weird I don't believe in this bullshit, guys. I don't believe it. You know, on my honest opinion, I have a distrust with Check It TV. I have a distrust of them because I don't know their intentions. Not saying that what they found wasn't true. I'm just saying I don't know what the intentions are. This case turned into something it didn't need to turn into because all the facts are out there. People could be talking about the real facts, but people are turning this into a case where it's just about let's milk it as much as we can. And I just feel a certain kind of way about that.
Well, I totally agree with you. Like, why didn't they seal up the car better to get all the stuff or whatever? And then was the laptop never in the car? So I'm kind of wondering if somebody that found it really did find it, or did they, I have no idea about
You
that.
can
But I
see it
do
in the
remember
video.
us talking about the laptop being missing a long time ago, and I'm like, why can't they just get the police to hack into? They hack into everything. The police can hack into your cloud if the
But it's
parents don't know
underwater.
the
There's no
password.
signal.
So if it's in the cloud,
What
you
do you
don't need a
mean the
signal.
cloud? There's nothing in the cloud. You can't just
Yeah,
run a
you can
computer
sign.
through
I
the
can
cloud.
sign in.
No.
I can sign
There's
in
no
into your
Windows.
computer.
There's no command prompt
Well,
in the cloud.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be honest. I'm going to tell you
I
right
think what you
now.
think the cloud is not the cloud.
No, it is the cloud. It is a cloud, but I have an iPhone, I have a Mac, and I have an iPad, but I can turn off the cloud.
Can you control your computer without your computer having signal?
Yes,
your
if you have
phone.
if you have apps, yes. However, the point is that if I upload something on my phone, I've set it up to
No
where it
signal.
doesn't connect You cannot go on my laptop and see my text messages. I'm telling you right now. You cannot log into my laptop and see my text messages. You cannot see my web browser history from my phone, because that's what it's called being a smart, like being privacy aware. I don't want all my shit connected everywhere. Because let's say I lose my Apple Watch somewhere. I don't want someone to be able to go into my email from my Apple Watch. There are security controls that you can take with Apple. So no, just because your computer's found doesn't mean that you can see text messages unless it's set up that way.
Yeah, I
Said
had
that.
to when years ago when I got mugged, my phone got stolen, and immediately, even though I was tore up, I told one of my friends, call Verizon, lock that phone up because it's linked to everything. So I know it's a big security issue, and all these scammers calling now too. It's like I don't even want to turn my computer on right now. Like I don't want them to see anything that's on my computer that's not linked to my phone. You know.
Yeah, like I don't even have my Apple ID logged into my laptop, and I have Apple. Like I don't give.
My daughter has Apple and I have Android, so I know kind of both sides.
But anyway, so look, this article was posted August 10th because someone said, yeah, the video I posted was September 16th. Yeah, but I'm referring to an article that I read on August the 10th. This is where it was. So the missing laptop was important. But then,
And we talked about the missing laptop before it was found, and then where it was found and how it was found. I don't know if you've gone live since then, but it was super fucking weird. I was super freaking weird how and when it was found, and it was just weird how they pulled the car out. Why would you flip it upside down in water with remains in it? Why wouldn't you seal it up before you flipped it? Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, why is Sammy telling different stories? The more I've watched this, the more I agree with you about Sammy being a connection. I didn't know how. I still don't know how, but it's like I always thought Mags was so tore up that Mags knew something, or Megs or whatever her name is, Magdalene. So Mags, yeah. But it's like Sammy really was weird too, and it's like I don't know how it all fits. I don't know if the computer was there in the water, but it makes sense the way the police flipped it too. So I don't know. I'm back and forth on that one, but we both knew the computer was missing way back.
what I'm gonna do is that tomorrow I'm gonna go live again. If you guys want to hang out, I realized how late it was, and I didn't get to like really talk about everything I wanted to, but I'm glad that you guys are here talking to me about it because I know that you guys care.
The camera trick. There's like always random people that jump in and say random stuff. Sorry.
But will you guys hang out with me tomorrow? If you have time, maybe.
If I'm awake, I sure will.
It'll be earlier, but I need to get to bed. But I'm gonna leave this up, hopefully, unless Amanda gets.
I'm gonna hop off. If you're hopping off, I'm gonna YouTube surf and go to my regular channels before I even found the true crime community 2 months ago. Go back to my Bailey Sarian and Christina Randall. You know.
Well, thank you for being here and sharing your thoughts. I appreciate
Well,
it.
thank you for going live again. I missed your face.
I appreciate it. I'm just trying to like listen more than speak. You know, God gave us
Well, I've
two.
watched enough old videos. I couldn't wait for a new one and live and catching you at the same time. So it kind of worked out tonight.
God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. You know, for a reason. Listen more than you speak, and so that's what I've been trying to do because it's been kind of crazy.
Kinda.
Turquoise says she's wide awake now. Oh God, what did you do?
See, that's why I like Twitch, because the whole chat, when one stream ends, we can all just raid another one that's live. So me and Turquoise can't YouTube hop together.
Well, I
Suck.
miss you. I miss you guys, and I love you guys. And I'm gonna end this chat. But thank you, Erms, and thank you everybody for being here.
Hopefully, I catch you tomorrow.
Yes,
Have a
ma'am.
great night.
You too.
Good night, guys.
Good night, y'all. And Jody and Turquoise and Liam and everybody that's been here contributing. There's just so much And sometimes we just have to cut through the bullshit. So, yeah, just there's a lot of stuff that I try to put together on my channel, which still feels weird to say. But go and watch it and let me know what you think. You don't have to subscribe, like whatever. But I'm trying to organize things to where it makes sense. And sometimes I can't get through it on the live because I want to talk to you guys too. So there's a fine line of mediating and organizing and just conversing. But I appreciate you guys listening, and I'll see you guys soon. I will try to go live tomorrow. I promise I will really try to. Today was a long day for me. So I thank you all. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon.